Life is a mystery. Everyone must stand alone. I hear you call my name, and it feels like home.
There's a man named ReviewTechUSA, a lazy bum who just plays all day. Kids crying while he's glued to the screen. A dad turned ghost, it's an ugly scene. Boogie stepped up with heat in the pan, cooked him so bad he just couldn't stand it, and quit Twitter with a cry and a flinch. His ego shattered like a crack in the winch. ReviewTechUSA's on the run. Late night spent obsessing one-on-one with a man named DSP, he can't let go. Chasing shadows in the TV's glow. Kids want a dad, not some lazy excuse, but he's hooked on drama he can't refuse. Spewing hot air while he snacks and chills. The screen is world while he pays no bills. Boogie's word hit him like a bombshell, made him rethink on that digital hell. But old habits, they go in a whirl, obsessed with DSP like a lovesick girl. He was the king of critique on his throne, but inside his house he's all alone. Reviewing tech while life's flying by, a sad song sung to an empty sky. ReviewTechUSA's on the run. Late night spent obsessing one-on-one with a man named DSP, he can't let go. Chasing shadows in the TV's glow. ReviewTechUSA's on the run. The late night spent obsessing one-on-one with a man named DSP, he can't let go. Chasing shadows in the TV's glow. The TV's glow.
It's the same old thing. Boogie is lying while Keem is trying to talk the wings. They be bullshitting, spitting loghouse slang. Scam Tommy and kick them out, you know Keem running this gang. We're live on YouTube, ain't no pre-recorded games. Fuck around you like it's one in your brain. Hey, low cow, nigga, but it's the loud cow. You be watching it, you clicked it just now. Low cow, nigga, but it's the loud cow. You be watching it, you clicked it just now. Now Boogie got his nipples tippled from a hippie Twiggy who was pretty but shitty towards little Stevie, and 50 years later we all paying the price. But Wings had things that only kings could dream on this history. He leaked to the show and we all paid for it twice. And if page 5 stays high up in Wings' mind like the bird shit in our eyes, then try as we might, we still pay a price. Low cow, nigga, but it's the loud cow. You be watching it, you clicked it just now. Low cow, nigga, but it's the loud cow. You be watching it, you watching it. Low cow, nigga, but it's the loud cow. You be watching it, you clicked it just now. Low cow, nigga, but it's the loud cow. You be watching it, you clicked it just now. Now Keem's theme is the Scream Team, but mean stream to his team and later come clean that it was all a dream and he owns everything, and the Iron Team was him.
Yup.
And the stream deems Keem to be the meme king, and the meme queen is Boogie's lean tween who needs keys so she can leave, please rescue the kid. Low cow, nigga, but it's the loud cow. You be watching it, you clicked it just now. Low cow, nigga, but it's the loud cow. You be watching it, you clicked it just now. Low cow, nigga, but it's the loud cow. You be watching it, you clicked it just now. Low cow, nigga, but it's the loud cow. You be watching it, you clicked it just now. Low cow. You be watching it, you clicked it just now. Wings. Low cow.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the absolute worst podcast on all of YouTube. You are watching LOL Cal Live. God damn it, I don't got my, there it is. There it is. We got a fucking monster show for you this evening. Absolutely fucking massive. This show may be bigger than Wings and Boogie combined. All right. We got stuff to talk about with Wings. We got stuff to talk about with Boogie. We got DSP stuff. All right. We got Trump stuff. We got the whole Twitch platform in flames. Josh Block, Grace Thorpe. And of course, I spoke to Asmongold. He's coming on the show. Not tonight. Not tonight. Not tonight. I'm sorry about the clickbait, but it's not really clickbait. The title says Asmongold says he's coming on the show. At some point, we're having Asmongold on the show. We went into talks. I'll talk more about it later once I get the boys on the line. So this collaboration coming up is going to be absolutely massive and huge. But the main thing I want to focus on, and this is going to be the last story of the evening, would have to be ReviewTechUSA, who has declared war. He's declared war on little old KEEMSTAR and Local Live. Can't wait for the show to die. So I set up an interview this evening on the show with his motherfucking mistress. We got ReviewTechUSA's mistress live on the show tonight. So I'm excited. We got a big show. Let's get the boys in here. Let's get the boys in here. I can't wait. This is going to be a good one. Boys, what do you think the mistress is going to say?
There's a mistress?
We got ReviewTech's mistress on the show tonight.
Yeah, this is going to be a banger.
Dang, y'all left me in the fucking dark. I didn't even know he had a mistress. I thought he was gay.
I no cap, right? We have the mistress. She is coming on. She'll be on the second hour of the show. But for the first half of the show, we got a lot of other news to get to that we're going to be covering, right? First things first, fuck you, Wings. If you guys only see 4,000, 5,000 people here tonight, it would have been way more. But you did a members only stream earlier and you made multiple streams.
You did make multiple streams.
Yes, you did.
Boogie, back me up. Did I not send video proof?
There's literally video proof of every time you went live on your YouTube channel, it created another stream on our channel.
This is what I'm saying. Wait, why are they saying lag? Is there lag?
Is there? So you're saying if I go live on my channel, it goes live on Local as well?
Somehow, it's creating a stream. It doesn't go live as well, but it creates like a stream key. Like literally, look at your group texts, which you should have maybe considered doing before the show, and you'll see video proof of where there was 3 different member streams you somehow created today.
Yeah, you keep creating multiple member streams, and then when I want to go set it up, they were saying frame rate is bad. What the fuck is going on? Oh yeah, I'm dropping frames like a motherfucker.
Oh God, David! On a show like this, this show has been cursed.
What is going on?
I don't know how what's happening to do that, because I did this one right. I put the stream.
Wait, time out. I got a more important issue. For some reason, I'm dropping frames like a motherfucker. 6% frame drop. What is this shit? Who's doing this? My internet speed's through the roof right now.
Yeah, the frame drop is usually a stability issue. Are you using OBS, Keem?
Yes.
Go to File, your Settings.
Mm-hmm.
Look at Advanced.
Mm-hmm. Can I do it while I'm live?
Go down to Network in Advanced, There should be a dynamically changed bit rate to manage congestion. Click that. Click
Wait,
apply, see if that
time out.
fixes it.
The network section is all grayed out.
It might be because you're streaming.
Yeah.
So
Okay, guys, listen. I'm gonna just turn. I'm gonna stop streaming on the OBS, but I'm gonna be right back. I gotta try to fix this. Bear with me 2 seconds. All right, we're gonna have to do this quick.
all right, go to advanced, go to network, and click that box that says.
Wait 2 seconds. I'm literally hitting stop and it's beeping. I'm getting like an error or something.
The computer's beeping or the OBS?
The computer's beeping. The fuck is going on? There's no way, dude.
If your computer's beeping like a sound, that's a RAM issue.
No, it's. I don't think it's hard. I think it's his.
My
he's getting the Windows beat.
My computer's beeping when I try to hit stop streaming. I thought this would be a good computer. I got this from ReviewTechUSA. He mailed it to me. He gave me a free PC. I thought everything would run fine.
Oh, the keylogger. Oh.
All right, guys, we will be right back. Jeez. I think we're back. People are saying better now. I cannot believe this is fucking like actually crazy.
Obviously, this show has been struggling to get off the ground because it's too good of a show. You understand?
How the fuck does this happen now?
I was in the fucking chat joking that we're going to have technical issues before.
Oh, you fucking cursed us.
Okay, they're saying much better. All right, W's if it's good. W's if it's good. W if it's good. Good Lord. I'm waiting.
Always something. It's always something.
I can't believe this shit. Fucking unreal. Unreal Engine. Okay, I'm still waiting for chat. Okay, chat's caught up and they're saying W's, 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 W's. I mean, I look like I'm lagging in the OBS for some reason.
That might need just a computer.
No, you're fine. You're fine on that.
But you look fine, yeah, to us.
Okay.
Goes dull, sure goes bright.
Well, there's no frames drop, so.
Yeah, we got it.
Not really
Where
this
were we?
fucking pale.
Yeah. Yeah. Am I really this red faced? No, I just have really good lighting right now. I got like color light. I did some shit.
All right.
I'm not too dark, am I? That look good?
Apparently, Wings said there's nothing wrong with saying the N-word. Is that true?
I did say that.
What?
But not in that context. It's not like, oh, there's nothing wrong with saying the N-word. Say it all the time. No, the context I gave with that was people saying the N-word generally doesn't make them racist, right? Like if you want to say the N-word around your friends, whatever, context means everything.
Dude,
you can tell when somebody's using it in a hateful mannerism
Hold on.
versus somebody who's using it colloquially.
We got extreme lag again.
Trying to keep him from saying the N-word.
I wasn't going to say the N-word.
There's no fucking way this is happening. Am I getting fucking DDoS attacked? Wait, now I can't see Wings at all. What the fuck happened to him?
I clicked on your watch stream. Maybe I'll unclick it.
I clicked it. Can you see me?
Hold on 2 seconds. Let me do a speed test real quick. Yeah, my speeds are fucking crazy low right now.
What the fuck, dude?
Oh.
How could this possibly? Oh my God. This show, I'm telling you, dude, whenever we get a win this big, the fucking universe conspires.
I just restarted my computer right before we went live. Dude, there's no fucking way, dude. There's no way. What is this?
I don't know. Did you see that just now, Boogie, where like his shit greened out?
No?
Just did it again, like a green line went across his camera.
Yep. I saw a little flash of something.
What does that mean?
Generally, green is a video connection, but I don't know. Like,
Bro, come on. What is this shit? Hold on.
Do you know if you got a new computer lately? Is that what, or is this like?
He got a new computer like in December of last year or something like
Oh yeah,
that.
it should still be good then.
It could be good as my new computer, which is sitting right here.
Is it beautiful?
Yeah, it's beautiful, but it doesn't fucking work.
What doesn't work about it?
Apparently, I have got a Western Digital M.2 drive in it. Right, it's a solid state
There's
drive.
no way, and
Yeah.
I'm fucking hardwired in too. So the
But
fact
it doesn't work with the latest Windows update, so it crashes.
What the fuck? Who'd you get it from?
CyberPower.
are we
yeah, if you
good?
went to
Are we good? Are we
betpcs.com.
still lagging? What the fuck's going on?
W's in chat if we're not lagging anymore, please.
I mean, I definitely have enough fucking speed right now to
This is
stream.
ReviewTechUSA using all his technical knowledge.
Yeah, the ghost of Review Tech is on us.
The thing is, if I can hear you guys, they're saying yes, lagging. Video is good,
What?
video lag.
There's something drastically wrong with your PC though, because like your video camera keeps basically having like a video error signal, like it just
Okay,
flashes,
well,
like, green lines.
I can go and restart my fucking computer, but whatever. I'm gonna go restart my computer then, I guess. I mean, what else can I do, guys? We will be right back.
Yeah, yeah. I went
now
and
I-
looked at this. Yeah, I looked at the stream itself, and it's definitely there.
There's no fucking way, dude. Get to the fucking thing. There we go. Asmongold. God, this is a fucking nightmare. This is such a shit show. Are we there? Can you guys hear me? We good?
Where's he live at?
Yo, I'm here.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
I'm here.
Looking good.
See,
on my screen.
I can't even change the fucking. That's weird. My computer, my whole computer's acting slow. But okay. All
Watching any
right.
pornography?
Huh?
You watching any pornography on your computer?
No,
He's
sir.
been on page 5.
No, sir.
It's been so long since I actually had malware on my shit. I used to get that shit when I was young.
What the fuck am I doing? I need the doc. Bear with me 2 seconds. Well, it says we only have 1,900 people here.
But it's because the stream jumped. When you left, the stream's down now. It came back up, and there's probably people sitting there on the old screen just not paying attention.
Yeah, everybody
Not
spam refresh in chat. Spam refresh.
God, this is so frustrating. I can have 1 million shows in a row and everything runs fine.
Yep.
Okay.
Look on the bright side. Apparently, every time I stream, it makes 2 streams for some reason.
Yeah, it's so fucking annoying, dude. Stop it.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Okay.
Well, figure it out.
All right. We are fucking live, apparently. And
Welcome back to the worst show on YouTube.
Jesus Christ. What a disaster. The thing is, how did I do the whole intro, tell everybody what was going on? How did I do all that? And it was fine. And then just everything starts fucking up. Makes no sense. I think we were attacked. I really do. Anyhow.
I think you're right.
So I don't know what Wing said about the N-word. But then also Wing gangs up on Boogie over the N-word. Okay, so what was your point with this?
Well, the point was that I didn't like if somebody says the N-word doesn't not automatically make them a racist, right? If you're hanging with your boys or whatever and you say the N-word, it doesn't make you racist. Context is what makes it racist. You can tell when somebody's being mean-spirited about it. And what I was saying is I was playing Rainbow with some people and they started using the N-word in a mean-spirited way, and I stopped fucking with them because of that.
Interesting.
I don't understand. Like, it's pretty much always mean spirited, isn't it?
Because
No,
didn't Boogie said
documentary.
a version of the N-word, which we yelled at him for. And this was your this was your response then. You said this.
You made a statement of if you say the N-word privately, then it doesn't have an effect on people.
Yes, if I say it in my closet and no one can hear me say it, does that hurt you in any way?
It doesn't hurt me because I didn't hear it, but at the same time, it just speaks to a mindset that you have that it's okay to say it.
It is.
That's all I'm saying.
I still believe to this day, both of these words are spoken entirely alone in a forest. You can speak them as much as you want. It's only when you use them spoken to another person. That's when it's a problem. Only when you use.
So wait, so Boogie basically said in that clip what Wings just, oh fuck, I gotta fucking manually click over. My God, this thing is not working out. He basically said exactly what you just said in the past, but you're about to disagree with him, Wings. Here you go. Oh my God, I can't use that. I gotta
use it in hate that it's a problem. I still believe that.
Would, even if you speak it in a force, Boogie, would that not mean you don't have hate in your heart?
I have no hate in my heart at all.
Why would you speak it in a force?
Because it's just a sound.
I don't randomly sit around the house and practice saying the N-word. Ooh. I mean, honestly, I was grifting Boogie there, like just to fucking fuck with him.
I'm just saying, people
like I think context means everything when you want to use hateful stuff like that. Like you can tell when somebody wants to, because like here's the thing with the N-word. N-word is like a word that's like transcended like culture.
Yes,
like,
that's the point.
And like black people in general have kind of used it as almost like compadre or partner or like my buddy, right? That's my boy. That, you know, and it takes on different meanings in different contexts. But like there's people that, you know, will sing rap lyrics that have the N-word in it in their car by themselves, and I wouldn't consider that hate-filled. Whereas like if somebody drops it in the middle of like a rant, or like to make somebody to demean somebody else, that's an entirely different saying. And then there's even a deeper layer to that when somebody uses it in a hate-filled way, but they use it because they know it bothers somebody versus using it because that's what they feel, right? And the latter one's what that gets me. Like when somebody legitimately uses the N-word against somebody in a hate-filled way, that is there because that's what they believe. Like you can tell that they believe it in their heart, and that's the issue I'm having with it.
Okay, cool. But you're a hypocrite in that moment. All right, moving on to the next thing. Boogie had a members only stream and broke the all-time record for donations. How much was it?
$2,400.
$2,400 on a members only. Obviously, we've got more in donations on a regular stream, but that's insane for a members only stream. And here is Boogie throughout the night.
Oh, you know what they're about to hear? Huh. My farts.
Oh, yeah.
I think I have one brewing.
What you do?
Disgusting.
You paid $5 for this chat.
That wasn't even that good. I have much better ones. You know this.
Yeah.
Did Desi just say, good?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh my God. Time out. Time out. That is disgusting.
It is how it's been since my bypass surgery. It's like 6 months after that surgery. When I go to bed at night, I just start putting gas out. It don't stop.
Hold
it's
up,
insane.
Boogie, I gotta ask.
Yeah.
What point in the relationship with Desi did you let one of those fucking brew up and pass away? Like, what was that like?
First night she slept over, I looked at her. I'm like, "You said you're my soulmate," and she said yes. And I said, "Then you'll be able to handle this." And I ripped one of those. And she didn't leave me, so she must be my fucking soulmate, dude. Oh my God. And of course, there's the time I farted on my dog and he threw up. That's I've told that story a few times.
Like listening to that sound, like it almost sounds like water boiling.
Guys,
I bet it smells like fucking sulfur.
It's bad.
Listen to this again. All right, listen.
Oh, here we go. You ready?
It sounds like you shit yourself.
It does. It sounds like it every time.
God. Is there more?
sounds like
Okay, I'm gonna
every
keep
time.
playing the clip. Well, there's no point of me like switching over to the video, guys. We'll just listen. Okay.
Oh, that's a good one. Holy shit, that was good. That burnt my butt coming out. That was good.
Whoa. Oh, man.
Oh, here we go.
Oh no, he's about to do it again.
Thanks to the last one of the night. Let's see if I can get this part out.
What is wrong with him?
Look at Leo
Well, it's not
sniffing his
gonna
ass.
Yeah.
Leo's ready to catch
Yeah, a
it.
little turd came out. It's a little turd. It's not a big deal.
You're eating your own farts now. Look at you inhale.
Oh, God.
Yeah, yeah. That's my life, Keem. As pathetic as it is, that's my fucking life.
You need fucking help. Good
yeah.
Lord.
I mean, I've talked to my doctor about it, and he said that this is relatively normal for people that got the surgery, but, you know, there ain't help out there for it. If there's something to make it go away, I'd do it.
All right. We got 30 minutes before the mistress comes on. I'm trying to figure out what to get to. Let me just get to Asmongold for a second. All right. So, end the stream, people are saying. All right. So, Asmongold obviously has been in some controversy, right? He lost some sponsors or whatever for a wild statement that he made. And he apologized for it, walked it back. You know, he did, in my opinion, Asmongold did what all people should do. If you have a wild take online and you listen to other opposing views and you change your mind, you should probably apologize, right? That seems pretty fucking normal. More than just apologizing, he uploaded a video saying that he's going to change as a person, okay?
Oh.
He uploaded a video and he's like, look, I needed to get canceled. I needed this. This is going to be good for me because this is going to change me to be a better person. And one of the things that Asmongold said he's going to do is he's going to actually clean his house. And so Wings of Redemption replied to Asmongold and said, hey, you should send me and Boogie over to be maids. And then also Nicholas Diorio put out a tweet and he said, hey, you know, I think you should have Wings and Boogie as punishment. Go clean Asmongold's house. So I hit up Asmongold and asked him. He laughed his ass off and he said he will be coming on this show once we can figure out a schedule. So that's everything to do with Asmongold in this show. That's happening. It's going to be a big moment. I'll let you guys know as soon as we have a hard date on that. But while we're on this, go ahead.
This is one of those moments where, like, when you first talked about it, I was all gung ho about it, and then me and Desi watched some of the house tours of like his nasty encrusted shit box, and I am no longer looking forward to that, man. That's wild.
Boogie, listen,
it's
listen,
fucking
listen.
bad.
We get some Trebeck suits. We get like some Rubbermaid like fucking trash cans and some snow shovels, and we rent like a truck from like the local like budget rental, and we just show up and we start shoveling shit in like contractor bags. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, it's gonna be like an episode of fucking Hoarders. If there was, instead of hoarding stuff, they hoarded rotting refuse. Like, it's fucking wild. The mold, like, I'm telling you, one of us will die after we clean that house.
Well, I don't know.
No. You put on a mask.
I don't know if the you guys going to clean his house thing's going to happen 100%, but what I do know is at some point he's coming on this show. But while we're on the topic of Asmongold, Asmongold uses a dead rat as an alarm clock. Ladies and gentlemen,
Get the dead
here
rat
we
out.
go.
I don't
What?
need to anymore. It doesn't smell bad. It would. The thing is, I used to use a dead rat as an alarm clock, actually, for my stream, because basically what happened was, whenever the sun would come up, it would start cooking the corpse of the rat, and then it would start smelling again, and then the smell would wake me up. So I would use the rat effectively as an alarm clock, and as soon as it, you know, it got hot enough, it would wake me up, and then I would know, oh shit, it's time to stream.
Wow.
Is that real?
My first question is like, what does he sit there and smell it while he streams? Like, the rat smell doesn't go away after it wakes you up.
He's got to be trolling, right? That's not real. There's no way.
I'm going to be honest with you. I used to be a big Asmongold fan, and like he is no fucks given personified. He really, it's like if he says that shit, I'm tempted to believe him.
Oh man, there's no
I
way.
bet he's still got that dead fucking rat. Bet he fucking pets it every night before bed.
There's no
Has to
way
be a
that's
skeleton by now.
There's no way this is real.
You guys ever done that before? Yeah, you guys know
Kind
what
of
I'm
have,
talking
not
about, right?
not in that sense, but like
Yeah.
I used to rent houses,
Alexa,
and there was this one tenant that had a rat because we live in the country. So sometimes when they cut the fields, rats sometimes gets in your house. It's got nothing to do with cleanliness. And I went in there and I set glue traps. And I found a glue trap and they were behind rent. So I took the rat with the glue trap and I slid it under the fucking stove. Just left it there. Just to piss them off.
Man.
Fun. There was 5 seconds left of this clip, Wings, but thanks for thanks for the story.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you guys know what it is. Yeah, it is what it is, right, guys? Yeah, it is what it is. You're an inspiration to us all. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that.
Jesus. So that's Asmongold with the dead rat alarm clock, and then also apparently he only showers.
I mean, I shower. Listen, guys. I know this might be a surprise, but I shower about once a week. Maybe somewhere around there. Like whenever my hair, like the main reason why I shower is whenever my hair looks bad on stream. Like that is the main reason. Like it's not because I feel guilty about my appearance. It's not because of anything. I just, my hair looks bad on stream and I figure like, okay, it's getting.
What the fuck?
Jordy, how often do you shower?
Generally every day.
I mean,
There
I'm gonna be
might
honest.
there might be a day I miss it every now and then. But generally every day. Like I can't take a bath currently, and I do whore baths where like I'm sitting in the sink with like a rag and soap and like washing under my arms and like my balls and stuff. That was my question with Asmongold, is like, does your nuts not stick to your legs?
Oh, I'm sure they do. I'm sure they don't. Probably not like fat guys say. I will say right now I take a bath every other day. Desi showers every day. I take a bath every other day. And I feel nasty doing that. I can't imagine once a fucking week. Jesus. And you live in that house where it just is rotting. You're coming in contact with rotting refuse all day. And you don't take. That's fucked.
Well, here's a question. This is a question for you, Boogie. You used to have bad teeth, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So like you probably don't have the best like brushing etiquette, right?
No.
How
no.
does Asmongold have such nice teeth when I've heard like he's had like bleeding gums and things like that because he doesn't brush them?
So I don't think he does. I think I looked that up on livestream, and if I remember correctly, he said he's lost like 4 of his back teeth. So he's definitely losing teeth, man. He's lucky that the teeth he's losing aren't cosmetic, you know.
All right, guys,
Some
let's
people
go,
get lucky.
get the house tour. The house
That's
tour.
a big ass cricket. Wait, is that real?
No, it's
Oh,
not.
I thought that was real.
It's not.
Wait, you have soap.
Oh my god.
Dude, you're saying
Yeah, that's the video we watched.
What the fuck? Oh, that's so bad.
Before you play it, like this is looking at this house condition. Additionally, there's a grill there for some fucking. That's a crock pot actually. The nice thing you can say is the roaches aren't the flying kind. That's what his house looks like.
Oh, it's crazy.
Use that one?
Wait. Oh, no, this has been used.
Yeah, I use it pretty regularly. Yeah.
Oh, you letting that pan soak?
Oh my god. Did you see the
How long have
pan?
you been soaking for?
Like a day.
Oh, okay, cool.
Dude, look at this. This is like a hoarder's house. And then he's got
Yes.
the Rampage arcade one up just sitting behind the door. You can't even open the door because it's like right there.
Yeah, it's actually not that bad. And
Dust in the pan, you're lying.
Is this the same kitchen you cook in?
yeah. This is my other room. This is like my room as a kid. And this is my bedroom. This is generally where I sleep.
Yo, the nest. It's
Oh my god. This looks like somebody lives in a fucking trailer. Look at the old childhood Mario Nintendo fucking blanket that's covering the window.
Yeah.
Like if Asmongold didn't hit it streaming, what would he be doing right now?
Nothing. Literally nothing. Probably disability for depression, if I had to guess.
You know those fucking sheets
By-
are being cleaned.
by the way,
She's been there 3 years.
By the way, for chat, in case anyone doesn't know, he's also like a multimillionaire.
Yeah. He's actually living proof that money can't buy fucking happiness. I mean, it can. He just won't fucking let it. Because he'd be a lot happier if he got a team in there to clean the shit, and he could have done it years ago.
No, but he's
It's
not
just like, no, he doesn't care.
Yeah, but you don't understand. He's not sad. He's not depressed. He's completely content with living like that. Like that's the difference. But it's just
somebody just tagged me on Twitter, or sorry, not Twitter, but our Discord, saying that actually all of his teeth are fake but four. He's lost all but 4 teeth. Somebody said.
Well, all he does is drink soda, which is insane that he's this skinny, but
yeah, that's how I lost my teeth.
actually
I
had to
had
get rid of
Mountain
most
Dew
things
mouth,
out of
so
the
I'm
mouth.
sure he does too.
Because they were molding. They were molding. Okay.
Do you want like paper towel?
What did you need that for? You're literally wearing pants.
he suggested that she wipes her hands on her pants.
When you look at these things, you can guess like how long they've been here. And then you come over here, right? And you look under this and you see all the toys. So you'd assume that there's like kids here. And then you realize Asmon's an only child. And these kid toys are just his from like 30 years ago. Look at that.
Oh my
Lil
God.
Tyke's, Lil Tyke's yellow car. Those were the squirt guns him and his friends play with.
Oh my God. I would love to watch Wings and Boogie clean this place up. You come in, we'll buy a fucking dump, right? Like a big dump, and you just throw everything in the fucking bin.
You know, watching this video again, I'll be honest with you, I do still want to help. I feel genuinely bad for the guy. And I feel like he needs someone to get in there to do. And I'd like to be the one that does it. And when I say me, I mean Desi, obviously. She'll do all the heavy lifting, and I'll supervise. But Desi would like to help, and I would like to take the credit.
Dude, this show is just disgusting. First of all, the show starts off with a picture of Rich. Then it goes to fucking Boogie farting, and now we're watching Asmongold's house. Like, this is the throw-up stream, ladies and gentlemen. And for those of you that are asking, yes, text-to-speech is on for Red Donos. We just didn't want to interrupt the show because we got some interviews and some other stuff coming up. Again, if you just got here, we are going to be interviewing ReviewTechUSA's mistress live on the show tonight.
It's like you can see a whole man's life in one house. I wonder, are we the out of touch ones? Like, what if normal houses are just like this?
I mean,
No, normal houses are not like this, bro. It's like, yes, some of it is dirt, but it's the real issue here is hoarding. That's what's going on here, like extreme hoarding. And the thing is I seen in it, maybe it's this video, Asmongold said he pays a monthly mortgage on this. Why? Buy the property.
Hold up. He pays a monthly mortgage? Because I was under the impression that like it was his parents' house that he just never moved out and they died.
He took over the mortgage and he pays $700 a month mortgage for this place.
How old is the fucking house? Like, is his parents not paid off?
I don't know. It's like, look, we won't know until when he comes on the show, we'll have a real conversation with him. We'll try to help him out. You know,
there's another video to watch, by the way, the $2 steak one. Somebody just recommended it on our Discord, and that's a good one to watch.
Before you play it, I want to make this comment. This is the man that said that he's culturally ahead of other people and they belong to genocide.
Yeah, this is the guy who said other people's cultures were beneath him.
I could fix Asmongold's life easy. I would just have to convince him that his life would be much, much better by doing a few simple things. Really, the number one thing, look, a lot of times this is like a mental issue, right? So the reason why hoarders are hoarders is because every little thing in their house has some sentimental value. It's linked to a memory, right? That fucking paper plate that's been there for 10 years with the fucking pizza stain on it was the day that that person went to go get a pizza and talk to a girl they liked or something. You know what I mean? So it's like a mental thing, right?
Do you think like if we actually get to go clean his house, we're going to run into like hoarding issues? Like if we want to throw that yellow truck away in the back, he's like, well, that was my truck as a kid.
Certainly.
I mean,
certainly.
I hope not, for the sake of, you know, this going smoothly, but I also hope so for fucking content, because that would be great.
Yeah, because I was wondering, like, maybe we bring like a therapist with us, or like a member that's a therapist.
Yeah.
You've got actually a really good point, because there's going to be some of that stuff he's going to have a lot of trouble letting go of. And like his parents died, right? And he inherited the house and he just never moved out of it and never worked on it and just sat there and sat in front of his computer for the last however many years, right? And like that's mental illness, dude. There's some mental illness there. He's going to need fucking help processing that shit.
Let me say this, all right? I've been on the internet for like 16 years. Asmongold is a good person. He is not a bad guy. He's like, yes, I know we're like criticizing his hoarding and stuff, right? But he's actually like a good dude. I just want to like, there's never been anything horrible about this guy. I mean, recently got into some controversy, but he owned it right away like a fucking man, and he's making changes to his life. I think Asmongold is a fucking all-around good dude.
I will say, if you don't mind me saying, I think he nailed it in his apology video. He said, like, in the last 2 years, he's just become more and more cynical and more negative, and he doesn't want to do that anymore. And I think that's true. I don't think he's a bad person, but I do think he went down like this very cynical rabbit hole, and this was his wake-up call from
Yeah,
him,
and yeah, how many bad apology videos have we seen on YouTube? His apology video was awesome. It was like, it should be like, if you get in trouble and you get canceled by the internet, go watch Asmongold's video. That's how you do it. You know, it's like, come on.
I fell off his content like almost a year back, maybe longer. And this has actually got me watching him again. His apology video is so good, it got me watching.
Well, you know how I started talking to him is because he just started popping up in my recommended. And I was watching him like every day for a week. And I just hit him up on Twitter. I was like, yo, bro, dude, you're in my recommended all the time. I'm watching you like every day now. And he goes, dude, he said something along the lines, he's got to give his editors a raise.
That earlier.
Oh, I used to, there's a video I poured salt on my head. They added a store mount into WoW, and I poured salt on my head because I was mad about it. As you can see, I do not live in a crack house. I live in a crack home.
All right, so you guys get the picture. I mean, we could sit here all day and watch this, but unfortunately, we have a lot of other things to get to. So let's jump in to, here's the offer from Wings. I said, yo, check DMs, and this is when I was trying to get him on the show when we were live, and Jordy responded, offer him maid service, me and Boogie go clean his house. Nick was the main one that really got that conversation going, but Jordy jumped into that as well.
Yeah.
And then we do have an update. So in his apology, he said he was going to start cleaning his house. Guys, look. Before and after.
Fucking brown LaCruz in the fucking sink.
Wow.
This was before, and this is after his apology video. Look at this. I mean, that's a W. That's a W, guys.
Fuck, that before picture. Jesus Christ.
Why is there a spider?
Like I hate to be a hater, but like this house is built in the 70s, bud. Like, how the fuck does he have a mortgage on it? There's got to be some kind of like elderly parents tomfoolery going on. Because look at the dishwasher. That dishwasher looks like it's got marble red stains on it.
Okay. So that's
the first dishwasher ever made. That's Model 1.
That before picture gives me such anxiety. I can't imagine. He cooks in that fucking kitchen, man.
Yeah. Well,
Jesus Christ.
Guys, we have 15 minutes before the star witness comes on the show. Ladies and gentlemen, we got to get into this. All right. ReviewTechUSA has declared war on Lolcow Live. This is what he said about me. All right.
Yeah. Keem is like, his whole career is based on destroying other people.
Is it?
Again, Phil is right about something. I learned that when he had no issue putting up a video saying I was a bad father. Literally, his mom is taking care of the kids while he's laying in bed, while my mom couldn't even get out of bed at that point. You're putting out that about my family and my kids. You don't know a fucking thing. He doesn't care. Keemstar's a piece of shit.
Hold up. Is his mom's bed outside of his fucking door? Because she obviously got out of bed to come tell him to come get his kid.
Exactly. We've all seen this clip. I'm not going to play the clip over again, but just in case someone hasn't, let me explain it. There's a clip of Rich streaming. He's got his shirt off. He's playing with chickens and shit, playing with his titties, and trying to be entertaining. I don't think it's entertaining. And the mother comes in and says, "Hey, I'm trying to put your daughter to sleep, but you're going to need to put her to sleep." And he's sitting here, I can't. And then he starts getting mad at his mother, be like, "Are you kidding me right now? I'm live. You can't do this to me. I'm live." Instead of just like getting up and putting the kid to bed. And then he kept coping like right after. And he was like, "I don't care if they clip it. I don't care what they say." You obviously do care what we say. You obviously fucking do, because as soon as we criticize you for that clip, you're fucking crying about it. You're crying about it. And then later, if you keep watching it in full context, at some point he gets up and doesn't even check. He like peeks in the window to see if the kid is sleeping or whatever and comes right back. So I mean, that clip looks horrible. You're a public figure. That happened on your public live stream. We have every right to fucking criticize you. And the fact that you're coming out and saying my whole career is destroying other people, is it really? Do you know how many multi-millionaires I've made in this goddamn industry from working with me? Do you know how many people I've built up? Do you know how many different collaborations and people I've promoted and got behind? Even with any benefit to myself. Like, are you fucking, get the fuck out of here, bro.
You're watching it happen right now here on LolCal Live. Yeah. You're building us two up. So fuck you, Rich. Suck a dick about it.
Shit. I built up Tommy C's career twice. Twice I built him up.
Yeah.
I want to point out this. He recently deleted his main YouTube channel, ReviewTechUSA. That channel was averaging, like, long tail, about $800 a month. But let's go and round that up to 1,000 and say he just gave away $12,000. I'm sure when kids need school clothes, that's going to affect you, Rich.
Yeah, and all you got to do is just...
That's a bad dad.
And this I said on my live stream last night. All you had to do was like, I don't think the R2U Streams channel is anywhere near what you need to be doing. Dunking on Phil, playing with your titties, fucking a chicken, sucking a cock. Don't do that shit. Go back to making some form of goddamn content again. You can probably do both. Your content was never highbrow anyway. You turned on the camera, you flipped around a switch and criticized it a couple of times. And if that's still bringing in $600-800 a month, you fucking delete that. You're a fucking retard, Rich.
Yep. So, I mean, that's, you're just wrong. You're just wrong. You're a spiteful, angry little weirdo. And you know what? If you go on Rich's Twitter and you type in dad and search, it's like every week he's like, "Fuck this guy. He said I was a bad dad. Fuck this woman. She said I was a horrible father. Fuck this." Like, go search keywords on his Twitter, like dad and father. And you'll see him throughout the fucking years just fucking crying about people criticizing his fatherhood nonstop. Yep. It's like his whole career. Every fucking 2 weeks, it's someone else is the biggest piece of shit because they mentioned him and his parenting. It's like, well, why are all these people doing that? That seems fucking strange, Rich.
I got another question.
Piece of shit. That's a no. Keemstar never gives up a grudge. Unless you can make him money, unless you're Leafy. He forgave Leafy, even though Leafy basically almost destroyed his entire...
That's not true. I don't hold on grudges. I really don't. The longest grudge I've held on the entire fucking internet is probably with H3H3. And now I'm at the point with him, with Ethan Klein, H3H3. I just don't care. You know? He's not...
You gave that one up.
Yeah, he's not my hero. He's not my friend. I don't want to be his friend or anything. I just don't care anymore, right? And we've been seeing eye to eye on a lot of issues recently. Tipster being one of them and being a fucking weirdo. You know, his take on the Middle East or whatever. Like, you know, it's just like, I don't hold a fucking grudge forever. My first experience with Rich was a bad experience. I'll say it again in case anyone fucking forgot. I interviewed him on Drama Alert years ago, And I put the interview out, gets like 2 million views, wildly successful. I go to check the comments. They're like, oh, I already saw this. I'm like, how? Rich secretly recorded me while I was interviewing him and put it up on his own channel. That's weird, bro. That's some slimy weirdo stuff. And I'm not holding a grudge. It's something I'll bring up from time to time to criticize you because you're a weirdo and you deserve it. But, you know, I'm not holding a grudge against you. I've defended you since then. I've been on your show since then. I've been nice to you since then. I tried to set up a boxing match for you since then, where you lied about that and just wasted my fucking time because you have no intentions of ever fighting the fucking court ring. Fuck you, Rich.
We even stooped so low when all of this negativity came out. We gave our platform to Rich to defend himself here. And instead, he just sat there high and made an ass out of himself.
Yeah. And then the fucking ReviewTechUSA came over here and couldn't even get his goddamn Discord working.
Fucking career with lies. But if you can make him money, he'll turn a blind eye. But besides for that, Keemstar never forgets a grudge, even if he should. Because he is a narcissistic, egotistical piece of shit. So they're all peas in a pod.
Okay, well, I think pretty much every creator is a fucking narcissist, egotistical piece of shit. Like, I mean, part of the reason why people are content creators is because they want a fucking attention and they think they're great and da-da-da-da. So even if that is true about me, Rich, so are you. So are you. It's like... I don't know if that's true or not about me, but so are you, motherfucker. Like, come on, let's be real.
Do you have any insight on Rich, though? Like, how much is his streams making? Like, is he paying the house payment? Is he getting by? Like,
well, we would know how much he was making if people actually cared about him, but they don't. So
yeah, I scrubbed through one of his live streams, and we make more in 15 minutes than he seemed to be making an entire 3-hour block. His donations are like $5, $4, like $9.
Yeah, go ahead.
Because I was always under the impression Rich made about what I make on my personal streams, if not a little more. And I don't have a house payment, and so so it has to be hard for him.
Yeah. And this one's important. So this is his take on Dr. Disrespect. Let's just listen to this for a second. This is going to be some good context.
Dr. Disrespect video, and I'm transferring the files now. It's going to put a hot take on Twitter. Now, look, there's one rumor that I heard about Guy, which if there's any, I didn't actually even say it in the video. I just mentioned there's another rumor, but I didn't talk about it because it's very damning, and if it's misinformation, I don't want to put it out there. Then I can understand him being permabanned from Twitch.
He's talking about whether or not Dr. Disrespect was banned for Twitch and the reason why. This is all the way back from 2020.
But if this other reason is just because that he had an affair and it was consensual.
Has anyone else noticed he's shedding? His shirt has his own white fucking hairs all over
Well,
it.
look, I'm not agreeing with cheating and being unfaithful.
Wait. What did he say? Wait, listen. Listen right here.
I'm not agreeing with cheating and being unfaithful.
I'm not agreeing with cheating and being unfaithful.
And it was consensual. Look, I'm not agreeing with cheating and being unfaithful.
All right, well, that's all you need to know. He doesn't agree with cheating and being unfaithful. All right, we
Ladies
got that.
and gentlemen, we got him.
He doesn't agree with that. He doesn't agree with that. But before we get to that, we also, so just keep a mental note of that. Recently, he made, I don't even want to show this. He made a joke about suicide on his Instagram. I'm not going to show the footage. I don't. And people didn't like it. And they said in his comments, like, hey, Rich, this is disgusting. You know, I've lost people to suicide and whatnot. And then he replied to them and basically said something along the lines like, grow up and shit. It's a joke. Grow a set or something. And then on his YouTube channel, this was the most wild thing ever, right? And I don't think we have the clip, unfortunately. But on his YouTube channel, he literally said this, and this is so wild. He goes, look, I understand people are mad at me because I joked about suicide. And look, guys, you know, at the end of the day, I lost this person to suicide. I lost this person. I lost this person. He goes through a list of like 5 different people he knows in real life that died to suicide. And he goes, And I'm still not deleting that comment because I think it's funny. It's like, what? How do you go? What is going on in Rich's brain that he's going to go through the trauma and the memory of all the people in his life that he lost to suicide and then double down and be like, I'm not deleting it. I think it's funny. That was a moment, Rich, for you to tell the audience, so I understand why people are mad at me. But it was a joke. That's what you were supposed to say, you fucking weirdo. Like, that clip is so insane. Someone give me a timestamp on that. Because hearing that whole section play out is wild. I went over it on a members only stream. But guys, let's get the star witness in here. We're gonna have to set up a new group, and I will see you over there.
Yep.
All right, guys, it's time for the star witness. Let me see here. Setting up these calls are always weird, or these group chats. Take me a second. How do you fucking do this? Good Lord. Boogie. There we go. Create group. Okay. Starting a video call. Oh, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We have Becky Boop.
Hi.
Interesting. Hi, Becky.
So
I'm very nervous right now.
well, you don't need to be nervous. So the way I understand it is you and ReviewTechUSA have been dating for like a decade, basically, right?
Well, on and off. And I do have to say, and I know you're going to have questions about it. As far as I know, I am not a mistress. I was on and off. He was on and off with his ex. So I am going to clear that. I'm not sure about timestamps or specific timelines or anything like that. But I have dated him on and off for a while.
So he was not still officially married at any of the times that you had Congress with him?
I don't even know if he's ever really been married. I don't know a lot about his relationship with his ex.
Okay.
I'm not saying that if he said he's married, he's not. I just thought they weren't. I don't know.
Hey Becky, like your relationship with Rich, is it more like a online thing, or is it in a real life relationship? Like you go out on actual physical dates?
Oh, we've gone out on actual physical dates. We live in the same area.
Interesting.
Okay, so let's start slow, ladies and gentlemen. How did you and Mr. ReviewTechUSA, or I don't know, maybe that's offensive. Maybe I'm using his dead name right now. Like, can I call him that?
Call him chicken fucker.
Am I going to get it canceled for that? Excuse me, RTU Streams. When did you and RTU Streams start dating?
We really started talking to each other more around 2014. It was around the time that Review Hell USA, I think it was, his major troll, was really going after him. And I saw that happening on Twitter. And I decided to make a video about it on my Becky Boop channel. And that's what got us connected. And then after that, we went to a convention together. And it was just kind of on and off.
And so when's the first time that you guys, sealed the deal, hooked up?
Define sealing the deal.
You know, like
Tab A goes in the
Make it all the way to home.
Yeah.
So even though we've been seeing each other for a decade, we have not had sex yet.
What? What? You can't seal the deal after 10 fucking years. Fucking what? Oh my God, Rich.
I already knew this, but I'm gonna laugh. Like, I already know a lot of stuff because we spoke in private to set up the interview. So I already know this stuff. I'm still gonna laugh because it's like ridiculous.
So Becky, is there a reason that never happened? Is you don't connect on like an intimate level? Like,
So let me say something to Rich's credit here, because I have plenty of bad stuff to say too, but there's some good things. You know, he was the kind of guy who, before he would go to kiss you or something, he would ask for permission first. That,
Yeah, that's real sexy, huh?
I don't want to hate on that. That's just not the kind of guy.
That you need to hate on that because he doesn't know how to tell the moment. Like you can kind of tell when a woman wants to kiss you.
Yeah. Like,
yeah, but like I don't want to hate on it because look, I'd rather have a guy be like that than be the opposite, right? But that was kind of why I never had sex with him, because I never had to.
Did he ever ask to? Oh, you never had to. Never had to. The way you just said that made my dick crawl up inside. Because you never had to. Wow.
So like have y'all ever made out?
Yeah, we've done
y'all made out. So like, how far would you say you've gotten, like in an intercourse situation?
Not that far.
So like you like no under the shirt. Is that?
Should we do bases like we did in high school?
Yes.
Like
Yes.
Okay. Base, third base.
So base 1 is kissing. Okay. Base 2 is a little booby touching, little ass slapping, right? Base 3 is probably some, fingers, some blowjob.
We can stop it there.
Under the under. But you stop it there?
It was like base 2-ish.
10 years to grab a titty. 10 years to grab a titty.
He didn't take 10 years to grab the titty. He had to do that pretty early on.
Listen, I have to say something. I am very conflicted right now because so much has happened just while you guys were streaming. He was blowing up my phone. He was blowing
because he knew you were.
my...
He found out you were coming on here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what happened
It was
was
so bad. He is so nasty. I just saw his true colors.
Why? What happened?
I can only imagine. Well, tell us about it.
Coming on here, I figure maybe people haven't gotten to see him up close, and I'd give some just perspective to who he is as a person. But who he is as a person, literally my perspective of it just changed within the last few minutes from the way he was just treating me on the phone. It was really, really bad.
Wow, and you were literally like, you're such a kind person that you start off by listing as positives first after he just fucking tiraded all over you?
Yeah.
Well,
he just threatened me pretty good before coming on here.
Wow,
okay,
he fucking threatened you? He threatened a fucking woman?
Wait. Before we get into this, I want the audience and I want Wings and Boogie to get a little backstory, right? I obviously spoke to Becky Boop a couple days ago to try to set this interview up, right? And we spoke, and she was kind of on the fence whether or not she would do it or not. And then she did agree to do it. And I set up a members only stream, and I called 8-Bit Eric on my members only stream, right? So now we're simulcasting here on members only and on 8-Bit Eric. And I told 8-Bit Eric, Monday, 6 p.m., you got to watch Local Live because I'm interviewing someone close to Rich's life. But it's not like it's someone who's also a YouTuber. That's what I said. All right. It's not going to be too intrusive because this person's also a content creator. Well, by saying that was enough for Rich to figure it out. And he starts calling her and starts harassing her. And then she changed her mind. And then she wasn't doing the interview. And then literally an hour before this show started, she finally agreed to do the interview. And I told her through this whole process, I go, if you do this interview, I know Rich, he's going to start threatening you. He's going to try to come after you. He is very vindictive. And she wasn't believing me. Was I right? Was I right?
You were right. You were so, I did not believe it. He was saying, even last night, I was still trying to kind of smooth things over with him. But just now, he was going off on me. Oh, I know you were planning on doing this last night. You were just trying to get dirt on me. No, I'm not that kind of person. If anybody remembers me from my Becky Boop channel, I've always been really ethical and don't lie and take secrets with me to the grave. This, I was just trying to give a balanced perspective.
And to be fair, I'm a pretty good negotiator. I was not accepting no for an answer. I was on her ass. I was like, no, you got to do the interview. You got to do the interview. So, Rich, just so you know, she's on here because of me, because I wouldn't let it go. She said no to me 17 times. I finally got a yes. So it's my fault, not hers.
Remind you of that 10 years of her saying no to you, Rich? Does that sound familiar?
Oh.
So I got a question. Rich has kids. Do you have any kids?
No.
So did it bother you dating a man with kids?
I never got close to his kids or anything. I just know about them. I haven't met them.
You haven't met his kids in 10 years?
Well, no, because we were on and off for 10 years. So it was kind of like we would get together for a month or two, kind of give things a try, and then it wouldn't work out. Maybe because he was going back to his ex, or maybe it didn't work out on my end, and then it would fall off, and then we'd come back together, and it was just like that over the course of 10 years.
That never insulted you that he kept going back to his ex? Like every time his ex gave him a chance, he'd drop you?
When you put it like that, it sounds pretty terrible.
Yeah,
I didn't, because I figured he has 3 kids with her, and to be a good father, he should try to work things out with her. So
I know, but this happened for 10 years.
On and off. One time I got really screwed over by it.
Like,
do
because
you want to hear this?
Yeah, but before we do, let me just say this, all right? This is like an abusive type of thing, right? You're mean, and then you're nice, and then you're mean, and then you're nice, and you're breaking up, and then you're back together. This is like a pattern of clear manipulation and abuse. Like, if you rub your arm, it feels like fucking nothing. I know I said this to you earlier, right? If you slap it and rub it, ooh, it feels better. And it's that cycle of pain. Ooh, it's okay, baby, let's get back together. Fuck you, bitch. Oh, it's okay. This is what you've been doing for 10 years with this guy.
That could totally be accurate. And for me, I have my own history with trauma and stuff, so I might not have seen it for that reason. I also might not have seen it because I honestly didn't care that much. He was kind of on the back burner for me, you know? So because he never treated me as a priority. So then he never became one for me, you know? But yeah, I think you're right, especially with the way he just flipped today. It was just insane.
What was he threatening you with today?
I'm not going to say. He's trying to threaten me with ruining my entire reputation with anything I've ever told him over the past 10 years, whether true or not true.
Rich, you don't have power like that. Yeah. Rich, if you come out on your stream and you say, Betty Boop is a whore, she's a piece of shit, you know what I mean? What's that going to do? Nothing.
It's going to make Rich look like a piece of shit. That's what it's going to do. Because he is a fucking piece of shit.
Especially because it's not true. He has this issue with money. I don't know what it is with him. That's how he likes to insult men who have girlfriends or girls as a whole. Just if any money is involved at all, she must be a whore.
What kept you going back to him?
For the most part, he was a really nice guy to me, which is part of why I didn't sleep with him either. Like, nice guy. It kind of cut both ways.
Oh, can you elaborate on that? Like, what is it about nice guys that kind of dry it up?
Well, like I said, he'd never even go for a kiss or anything. Basically, most of the time I would see him. This sounds so terrible, but I'd see him and I would just like talk about whatever heartbreak I had or whatever, and he would sit there and listen.
Oh my God, Rich! No.
Oh my God, Rich. He was your gay best friend. That's what I'm getting from that.
Oh my God, Rich! You've been in the friend zone for a fucking decade. Oh God. Oh God. Oh.
So like, did you not have boyfriends outside of this 10-year relationship? Like, with
I did, on and off. There was even a period of time where I moved halfway around the world for a year or two and came back. That's why stuff never fully progressed.
What if Rich comes out and says, "Oh, she was never my girlfriend"?
I'd be shocked if he did. He'd be lucky he ever even had somebody like me to begin with. So,
but like, you would be able to back that up and be like, no, we were clearly dating. We were boyfriend and girlfriend at these times.
Well, I mean, I have texts going back to like 2008 or whenever we very first spoke. I never delete anything from my phone. So,
yeah. Okay. That's crazy. That's crazy.
I have. Yeah,
that's so weird. There's people in the chat that are saying, show proof. Like, she's the proof. She's the witness. What do you mean?
Like, what kind of proof do you want? If it's something I can answer, I'll give it.
Without being too mean, what would you think is Richard's like most worst quality about himself, his personality?
Ooh, right now, the fact that he's a little unhinged.
Like just
More
right
than
now,
a
like I'm
little?
talking about more as like a long over the 10-year period. Have you seen any patterns that kind of happen when something doesn't go his way or anything like that?
No, because he was really nice to me. But I guess actually the big one is that he was nice to my face, but maybe not so nice behind my back. And I didn't realize that. Like, I thought when we were dating, because was a YouTuber, he's a YouTuber. I thought we were just keeping that on the down low, unless it ever really became something serious, you know? But it turned out he had been talking to people about me, and I didn't know that, and that really upset me. Yeah. Like if I ever sent him pictures or anything, he told people about that.
What? Like private photos?
Yeah, I don't know that. As far as I know, he didn't share them with anybody.
Were
but
they
he told
nudes or they were just like regular selfies?
Yeah.
Were they nudes? Were they nudes?
Were they?
Back when he told people about it, no, I don't think so.
But since
What
then,
about lewds?
Years ago.
Mm.
And I
What about
just found
lewds?
Yeah.
Did you
Yeah, what
see
about
any
lewd?
lewd stuff?
Why? Okay. Obviously, if they're
Why?
not
Why are
nudes,
you
It's not obvious. It's not obvious, Keemstar. Like there was 10 years without any sexual intercourse.
Dude, if
and
it's-
the furthest he got was under the shirt.
well, no,
I don't
he
know if
got
the bra came
no,
off.
he got nudes at some point. He got nudes, right?
Sort of, just like it was nothing crazy. I'm not. No matter what I say, it makes him look bad, doesn't it?
Say
Well,
it.
that's not even the
Because he
case. Like
is
for
bad,
example,
because he
like,
is bad.
Wait,
like for
say
example,
it.
like my wife, I didn't get nudes from my wife until we got married.
Up, Wings. You just talked too
Well,
much.
I
Okay.
would say good on your wife. I would say
Yeah.
good on her for that. He got more out of me than that. I sent some sexy pictures. I like taking some sexy pictures, and I
Okay.
sent them.
So he got, all right, your boobies on his phone, okay? He's got your boobies on your phone. Then you go hang out with him the next time and he doesn't make a move. But you sent him your tatas. What kind of fucking sign do you need, Rich? Like this,
Yeah,
what is
that's-
going on?
Yeah,
think
and
he-
it was hard because I don't even want to say I didn't want to be intimate with him or something. I was really, really trying to give things a chance, right? I really was. But if he's not making that move, I just don't want to go for it. I like a guy who takes the lead.
Yeah.
We have to ask this question, though, right? Did you get a dick pic?
No, I have never seen it.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, good.
Did
I don't
you-
know
did you
why
ever
we have to ask
feel
that
it?
question, but okay.
Boogie.
Did you ever feel it while getting to first base?
Okay.
Any of that?
All right, Boogie.
I'm fucking
I
curious.
don't remember. So if I did, it didn't leave much of an impression.
I got to interrupt.
That's the answer I was thinking.
I got to interrupt the show for 2 seconds because we have 10 gifted subs by Sex E. I know one person who's not getting E-Sex. And then we cut you off, right? Because you said, this is like going back like a good 15 minutes. You said something along the lines, there was a time where he really made you mad and then the subject changed. What do you remember what you were talking about? He really
no,
upset
I'm trying
you.
to remember.
Oh,
yes, I remember. Yes. This is a doozy. So and this is where me and his ex's timelines might have crossed at a time where I wasn't aware of it. I was actually living overseas in Korea at the time, and I was going to be leaving Korea, and I was actually going to move to the Netherlands. But I ended up deciding to come back to New York because I was talking about Rich with it at one point, and he said, "Why don't you move in with me? And we can make content together and stream together and do all this stuff." And I thought about it over the course of a few months and decided, why not? I'm a spontaneous person. I'll do it. 1 week before I was supposed to come back, he messages me and says he can't do it anymore because he was getting back together with his ex and giving things another try.
Wow.
1 week. It
Now-
cost me tens of thousands of dollars, the fallout from that.
Now,
Wow.
Rich, since you're so convinced that all I do is ruin lives, all right, I had to do my homework. And I can tell you, Miss Becky Boop ain't the only girl. There's been girls flown out. I did some,
Flown out to see him. He flew out girls to see him.
He flew out girls to see him. He flew out. That's like a whole nother episode, though. We'll get to that in a final episode. But I'm the slimy piece of shit. I'm the worst person ever. All I want to do is ruin lives. Rich, I'm going to prove you right with this one.
Yeah, I mean, the issues a challenge like that, Keem's going to step up to the plate.
You know what I mean? If that's what you're saying, I am what you say I am, Richard. I am what you say I am. So we'll get to that in a further episode. But yeah, what are your thoughts about all the serial dating he was doing while he was dating you, while he's dating the mother of his children, and like give the audience some context. Like when you said you guys, when he was going back and forth with his wife, how many times did this happen in a decade?
Not that. Maybe it was like 3 or 4.
3 or 4 times.
Yeah, and sometimes it just didn't work out for whatever reason. That were other reasons, but I think that was just kind of his fallback reason. So as far as what kind of perspective do you want on things?
I guess my question was like, if this is what I want to know. If you were to take those 10 years, how and put all together the times that you guys were dating, how much time of that decade do you think you guys were together? Just so the audience understands.
Honestly, it wasn't a ton. It would have been maybe half a year total or something. It just off the top of my head, if I'm thinking of all the ons and offs. And then there were times we talked. It's a lot more if we count times where we talked where we weren't actively seeing each other. But I'd say in total, maybe 6 to 8 months of actively seeing each other.
Okay, 6 to 8 months of actively seeing each other throughout the course of a decade, and it keeps ending fast, even though every time you try it over again. How long are you like? Let's add in the like talking. You guys are getting on the phone. You're talking for a couple hours. You're not really dating yet, but you. How long is that in the decade?
Oh God. Well, we did that on and off throughout the whole decade. Let's say a few years or something.
At least 3 years.
A few years, yeah, something
2
like
years,
that.
3 years.
We
Okay.
talk a lot, and then there were times we would drop off with talking, which I'm guessing maybe he was doing whatever else he was doing, and I was off living my own life before we would reconnect. Like this time, we actually reconnected. Just like I had unfriended him on Facebook and everything, and he randomly came around and liked one of my photos, and I was like, well, I'll talk to him now and see what's going on. It was that sort of thing.
Now you were telling me one time you guys got into a big fight, right? In private, you were telling me about a fight where he ended up blocking you. Could you tell that story? Like what happened where he got mad and blocked you?
That was just recent, but I'm not sure I remember right this moment.
Remember you suggested that he should buy something and he got mad?
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. This was the start. Okay. So this time, let me step back just a little bit first. This time we were really giving things a serious shot, right? He's in his 40s. I'm 39. I'm really serious about looking to get married, dating with intent, all of that stuff. So one of the things that I look for in dating, it's just one of my standards, is I like to date a man who's a provider. And I want to be a housewife. I'm sort of along the trad wife kind of idea, if you think of that.
Fair enough.
So I'm very old fashioned that way. And so I was trying to see, like, as we're talking, can I get, like, is he going to provide for me at all? And I did tell him, like, I was very straight up. I told him, like, we're both older. We're both thinking of maybe marriage, of trying to work towards that. I am looking for a provider. Is that something you're okay with? Are you on board with this? Do you like that idea? All that sort of stuff. And he had said yes. So the next day we're flirting and we were talking about having me come over and stay over. And he sent, so talking about those sexy pictures, he mentioned a sexy picture I had sent him once where I was wearing a certain set of pajamas. And he said, I love those. You should bring those with you. And I said, oh, I don't have those anymore, but I could get a similar set if you want. And so I said that. And do you know, he turns around and he asks me, he says, are you looking for a sugar daddy? He thought this was a $30 pair of pajamas, $30. And it wasn't even for one pair of pajamas. It was for a set of 3. It's $10 pajamas. And he accuses me of looking for a sugar daddy. And I said, what? Because I mentioned some pajamas, which, by the way, would benefit you, not me. I don't care what I'm sleeping with. And he said, obviously not verbatim, but he did use this word. He said, you're prostituting yourself to me.
What
oh my God. Oh my God. Could you imagine? Yo, you're talking to this girl. You've known her for a decade. She sent you a sexy photo. She's coming over to the fucking crib. Y'all are sleeping in the same bed. And now you're going to pick the fucking, the clothes, right? And she suggests, ooh, what about these $30 pajamas? And dude goes, you fucking whore, you fucking prostitute, you fucking gold digging bitch.
Sugar baby.
Fuck you. Like, what?
I think there's a little bit I left out that makes it even worse. It's after the pajamas, I said, oh, I found something extra I'm going to get. And I sent a picture of like the lingerie. It was after the lingerie picture he asked am I looking for a sugar daddy? Can you believe that?
Jesus fucking Christ!
I kind of understand why. I understand why Rich is divorced at this point because like, dude,
that's
$30 ain't shit in a marriage.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
dude, that's nothing. Like, bro, you're a guy. Like, it feels good to buy the girl a little something. You know, something. You know what I mean? Like, you're supposed
Let me buy you
to
something nice for me.
Like the only people that have this opinion, like Rich, like, oh, you want me to buy pajamas, are like fucking 20-year-old kids, right? That have
I'll tell you who it is.
Yeah.
that have been raised in this culture, in this weird, like, we're all equal shit, right? But real men would have been like, oh, I'll get you those jammies. I'll get you those jammies. And you're going to sleep right next to me.
It's not like I was asking, like, buy me an iPad or something like that. I specifically chose something that he would benefit from. Like, I'm going above and beyond to be very gentle with him and not scare him off. Because Lord knows he doesn't take the first fucking move, so one of us has to. So I tried and still scared him off.
He's showing his fucking incel roots. Like, and that's a weird thing to say about a man who got married. But, like, this is like 4chan Redditor mentality. Like, you fucking whore, you want me to buy you a goddamn $30 pajama top? You're a fucking slut.
What is wrong with you, Rich? What the fuck is wrong with you?
And can you? And so I was still, I should have obviously just not talked to him again after that. I did get back in touch with him briefly, only because I really felt like this guy has legitimate mental health issues. It seems like at this point, and he's really struggling, and I will let this slide for a second and try to get past this. But no, it's only gotten worse. Not
Can I ask you a question? What do you feel about his marijuana use? Like, has it gotten worse in the 10 years you've known him, or has it been about the same?
So back when I first knew him, he wasn't doing it at all. And then until this recent time, the last time I was most in touch with him was about a year ago, like last summer. And he was doing it then. But that was before everything with his daughter happened and, you know, all the other stuff. Now, all right, so I'm a pot smoker too, right? So I'm actually impressed that he can do the amount of weed he does and keep a train of thought, because I can't do that at all. But I am a little concerned about it. I'm not going to be like everybody on the internet that's like, oh, it's hardcore drugs or something. No, that's not the part that gets me. But I do think he's got some deeper things going on that he needs to work through, and he's masking it with the pot. And we were together. I was talking with him because I was also really trying to help him. Like I was saying, he was saying, oh, he's got to stop doing weed. And I was like, cool, I'll do it with you. Every day you don't do it, I won't do it. And we can go on walks together and we can get healthy together and all this stuff. But
chat, the next donation that comes in is going to go towards buying this girl some fucking bajayjays. She's getting some pajamas. You're getting pajamas on Local Live tonight.
It's actually really embarrassing.
Rich, wait. KEEMSTAR is buying your girl jammies. I want you to know that. I'm the guy that ruins lives. My whole career is just ruining lives. I'm buying your girl jammas, and there ain't shit you can do about it. Fucker.
Wow.
Go ahead.
I think we should put a caveat with this. If we get you pajamas, you can never show them to Rich.
Oh, yeah. For sure.
No, you're going to show him to Rich because I know he's watching right now. And when you get those jammas on, you're coming on and doing a fashion show on Local Live.
If you guys get me really nice pajamas, there is one thing he did end up buying for me because he thought he would benefit enough from it that he hasn't gotten to see yet. He did get me a corset. I could always wear that.
Okay.
He fucked things up before I even got a chance to receive it in the mail. So
unbelievable. Oh, well, we have a red dono that might pop something up. Bear with me 1 minute. Just gonna wait. 2 seconds.
Review China USA super chatted $65.25. Are you telling me the Big Cheese's Crusaders caused you guys to date? Becky Boop, the Crusaders were saying this the whole time.
What? I don't know the lingo. Someone help me in. Who are the Crusaders?
Okay, so I can help a little bit with that. The Big Cheese Crusaders, there was this thing about Rich having another issue with money.
He scammed Big Cheese. Yes.
That's it, the Big Cheese Crusaders.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, so this was another thing with money in him. He's got serious issues with money, you know. So that was another thing like that. And that's around the time I had gotten involved with Rich and made that video about his trolls that were bothering him. It didn't cause us to date back then, but eventually it did kind of lead us to dating. So thanks, guys, and thanks for nothing.
But Becky, going back to the $30 pajamas, how does it make you feel that he donates more than $30 a month to Dark Side Phil?
Oh my God, that's
like,
true. That's so true, Wings. Good question.
Vomit. That makes me literally want to vomit.
Phil's he's a better girlfriend than you in his fucking tainted fucking mind.
Can you talk about this? Because like, look, you're very, very close to Rich. You're closer to Rich than Boogie, than Wings, than myself, than anybody in this fucking chat, right? You know him inside and out. He is obsessed with Darkside Phil to the point where Darkside Phil should get a fucking restraining order on him. It's so scary. When I was doing research for this episode, I found a tweet of his from fucking 2016 of him on Darkside Phil's ass. That was 8 years ago. And if you go back to his channel and look how much he's talked about Darkside Phil, it's like so like it's scary. What is going on? Do you have any idea?
Unfortunately, with that, I don't have any insight. When I reconnected with him, I started watching his streams because his content is not normally what I would consume. I started watching his streams and I was trying to be supportive, try to be the supportive girlfriend, which, by the way, quick side note, you guys might find this interesting. One night I'm like laying in bed with a migraine, trying to be supportive at his streams. That fucking applause sound on his soundboard was triggering my migraine every time. I'm like, I can't even be a supportive girlfriend.
Dude,
but anyway.
Imagine hitting a button so you can have a laugh track and applause track clap for you. Like, that is so fucking pathetic, Phil. Stop. You remind me of the type of guy that wouldn't make a move on a girl over a decade. Over a decade.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so I don't know why he does that, but I noticed like 2 days I checked in on his streams and I was like, oh, he's talking about him again. What is this? And I tried to talk to him about it, like, why do you do this? Because you don't like being criticized by everybody else, but you sit there criticizing one person day after day after day. Like, what do you expect? But I don't know why he does it.
So insane. So let's kind of go full circle on this, right? Kind of talk about like, I got in contact with you. We spoke. You were thinking about doing the interview. Rich found out. He started frantically calling you. Talk us through that all the way to the point where he just threatened you now. I want people to understand what's been going on over the last couple of days.
So literally just when I was waiting. Well, do you want the last couple of days or just today?
The last couple of days. Like, how was when Rich first figured it out that you were coming on?
Okay.
How did that conversation go?
So that was actually yesterday morning. He called me and it woke me up. And so I wake up and the first things I hear are you going on LolCow Live? And I'm like, what? And I said, no, because at that point I had actually decided I wasn't going to. It was right before I told you I wasn't going to come on. And I said, no, I'm not. But how did you even hear about this? And somebody said something in his Discord that you were going to have on somebody from his personal life who knew him very well. And he figured it out. And I said, no, I'm not going to go on because I don't want to say, I'm like not looking to hurt people, right? I didn't want to do anything at anyone's expense. So that was that. We ended up talking more a bit later in the night, me and Rich, and I was just trying to talk to him and see if there was any way that me and him could work things out, try to figure things out. And we sort of did. But by today, I just kind of felt like I never felt like I was a team with him. So I just kind of gave up on trying, and I figured, yeah, I think I'll come on here.
Why do you constantly want to work things out with him though? Like, what do you see in him that makes you want to be with him?
It's emotional abuse, Wings.
It is exactly what it is.
That's what
she's admitted to having trauma in her past. These red flags don't look like red flags when you have that shit in your past.
Dude, listen, Wings. What he's been doing is he leads her close, like things are gonna work out, and then he shuts her down to make her want and feel bad. Like he was gonna have her move in with her, and then right before she's about to move in, then he's like, nope, sorry, it's not gonna work.
Yeah,
right?
but like a normal person, you would cut them off completely. If somebody cost me $10,000 on plans they made, and then they throw me under the bus at the last second,
but
I'm not gonna fuck with you no more.
But this is like an abuse thing. This is like a carrot, dangling a carrot. And then taking
my
away.
whole concept is like, what does Rich have that keeps bringing her back with this carrot when he's done such vile things to her?
Well, I do want to address one thing you just said there, because what you said about not cutting him off after he cost me that, there is one thing with that. Once I got back to the country and got settled in and had been arguing with him over it, I told him I wanted to help me out with some of the expenses. And I asked for about $1,000, which was nothing. That was literally enough to help me get a bed and some of the stuff for the situation I was in. He refused. We got into a massive argument over it. And I said, fine, I'm just telling you, we have a long history. I don't want to throw everything out. I understand if you went back to your ex or whatever, don't even care, but you need to do something to try to make this right. And if you can do that, I'll let it go. I'm fine letting it go. People make mistakes. It is what it is. And he did end up giving me that money, and I did let it go. And he always tells me he still feels bad about it to this day, but apparently not bad enough to stop being a jerk. So.
Wait, can we go back a little bit farther? Because isn't the reason you most recently broke up with him was because you realized he was unhinged? Do you want to talk about that?
When he deleted his YouTube channel. So right before he deleted his YouTube channel, we were talking about it. He was talking about deleting it heavily for the past few days. And I was trying to talk to him about how that wasn't necessary, about how there were so many ways he could keep it and have more of an income. I also kind of reminded him, like, I am looking for a provider. You're going to need to provide. What are you planning on doing? You know? And then out of nowhere that day, like for like a day or two, I feel like I wasn't talking to him as much. And I don't know if that's what prompted it or if it had nothing to do with it. I have no idea. But then that day he was feeling kind of down or something, and I responded to him nicely. And then by the afternoon, he randomly hits me out of nowhere saying, I deleted the channel, it's gone. And I freaked out because I thought, viewing things as a team, right? I felt like even if I want to be a housewife and have that be my main duty, I'm still happy to support him in what he does. And when I signed on to trying things with him again, he had a channel. There was still a way he could potentially be able to provide. And he just wiped that out. And and I wasn't even, if he had talked to me about it at all first, because we're supposed to be a team, right? If he had talked to me about it at all first and then decided to delete it after, fine, it's his channel. But that he didn't even try to talk to me about it and he just dropped the bomb on me, which then threw me into a bunch of stress and everything else for a bunch of reasons, financial, but also the fact that I realized we're not a team at all and he doesn't care what I have to say.
Yep.
So that's
100%.
what started the fight. And I was fighting with him until the second I ended up blocking him because I could not deal with him because he gets it could be abusive. I don't know. Gaslighty. He turns everything around on you. He starts using therapy speak. If he says something crazy and I'll say what he just said, he'll be like, I didn't just say that. You're gaslighting me.
Oh,
Does
wow.
stuff very, very unhinged. And I started seeing that when we were arguing because I never used to argue with him. But when we would start arguing, he would say things that were completely unhinged. Like, for example, with the sugar daddy pajama thing, we had our little falling out over that. And I said, I'm not looking for a sugar daddy just because I asked for a pair of pajamas or whatever. And he then said something completely nonsensical. He said something along the lines of, this was a voice note he sent to my phone, something along the lines of, oh, so this is what it's like to be a normie again. You're saying now you won't be able to date me till next year until I have, I forget if he said $5,000 or $6,000 or something like that. And I was like, what? I was like, these are numbers we've never talked about. I have no idea what that was. I don't know what he meant by being a normie. And I was like, what? What are you talking about? And then he blocked me at that point.
And so, like, basically, you were so clear with him. You were like, look, I want to be a traditional housewife. I want to take care of the home. Like, I'm looking for a man that's going to take care of me and our family, and I want to get married. Like, you're so like, when you're asking for pajamas or you're saying don't delete your YouTube channel, you know, he knows going in that, because, like, you're supposed to be a team, just like you said, right? This isn't some weird, like, money grab thing or any of that shit. Like, what is he threatening you with right now? Because it doesn't make sense. Why is he threatening you now? What exactly is he saying now that you're showing up on the show?
Well, first, just really quick to address one of the things you said. Yes, I'm definitely not with him for the money. Like, when he said that stupid sugar daddy comment, I was like, if I was looking for a sugar daddy, wouldn't I be dating somebody with money?
Yeah,
Like,
right, exactly.
Yeah, because he's not rich. He's not rich. I mean, he's rich as in Dickers, but he ain't rich. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, what he was threatening me with is, he said, if you go on that show today, he said, I am going to tell everybody that you are a whore, that you were an escort, which I was not. And this is what he was saying he was going to do, that you sold sexy pictures of yourself to
Lexus
one minute.
$50. Rich, be a man for once and say something in chat. We all know you are watching right now. I am positive that Wings will not ban you. We aren't asking you to buy us pajamas, just to be a man and not high.
No, more than that. More than that. Rich, you're invited to come on this show. All right? You are so invited to come on the show. We'll have you on right now. You could talk to Betty Boop right now. You're invited. You have my number. You have Boogie's number. Text us, DM us on Twitter, reach out to us on Discord, anywhere. We'll have you on the show, Rich. All right? You're not banned from the show. But the last time I invited you on the show, this is what you said. Oh, I'm not going on that show to get you money. I'm not going. You could come on my show. Your show gets no views. All right? I don't need you on my show to make money on Review Tech USA on my show. Like, I could talk about Review Tech USA. I could talk to your mistress, or excuse me, the girl that's been in the friend zone, or put you in the friend zone for the last decade, and still have a great show and still make money. I don't need you here. Understand it. When you get big and you get strong on your stream and you talk with so much confidence, I just want to let you know you're a fucking idiot. I don't need you here to make money, buddy. You're dumb. Go ahead.
He's obviously an idiot. Like, he's worried about sugar babying and shit, but like, he has a house payment, 3 kids, making girlfriend mistakes, apparently worried about being whores, and he's doing all this off like donations from Phil content at this point.
And here's another thing that just happened recently. You know, Darkside Phil invited Rich to come on his show, and Rich backed out. God, imagine fucking making 1 trillion fucking videos on Darkside Phil, and then he invites you to come talk face to face and you back out. You are a fucking coward, bro. Like, you get no respect from fellow creators doing that fucking shit. What a fucking weirdo.
Yep.
Yeah. So one of the things that made me like even end up getting in touch with you, Keemstar, because like none of this was planned at all. But the day that he deleted his channel, that Rich deleted his channel and blocked me, and I was kind of freaking out about him, because this will answer one of your questions too, of why didn't I just walk away. I did block him on everything. I was going to walk away that day he deleted his channel, but then I watched his old editor's live stream, Jay, on him, and Jay was saying, please, like, if anybody knows Rich or is close to him or his family, like, try to reach out and do something. And I was close to them that way. So rather than just walking away, I thought maybe I should try a little more. And that's why I stuck around.
Look at all of these good people that Rich has in his life that are worried about him, concerned from him, and he treats them the way he did his editor. He treats them the way he did Becky. Rich, you are a genuine piece of human fucking garbage.
Yeah. He's just he's actually a fucking bad human. And I didn't know it until I watched a big, long documentary on him through all his scandals. And I'm like, wait a minute, this guy's kind of shitty. And then it's like, we're talking about the bad parent clip. And here's the thing, Rich. Any parent, I'm a parent, right? I know this, all right? Any parent is going to have a bad moment where you are a bad parent. You're going to make mistakes as a parent. You're not going to have the full 18 years of when your kid's a child where you're not going to make any mistakes. And in that moment where your kid's crying and you didn't get up and check on her, that was a bad moment, all right? Maybe you are a good dad off camera. Maybe you are. I don't know. We don't know. All we know is what we've seen. We have a right to criticize you. You're a content creator, and you always talk about creators' rights and, you know, don't copyright flag and don't do this. And you're always talking about, like, you know, whatever, criticism, that creators need to take criticism. And then, like, you come at us and try to play fucking victim because of that clip, which makes you look horrible. Like, you're such a fucking coward. Dude, like, instead of saying that we're liars, all right, why don't you just acknowledge in that moment you were a bad dad? You were. You just were.
Because I think he has a history of being a bad dad, and this is why it bothers him so much. This is what's fucking getting to him. You see the way he's treating this woman. You see the way he's treating Jay. I can only imagine, I'm sure it's the way he treats the rest of the people that are fucking close to him. And I think it's a fucking pattern. So he can't apologize once, because if he does, he has to apologize for his entire pattern of fucking behavior, and he's terrified to fucking do it.
Yeah.
I want to point out
Go ahead.
I want to point out being a bad father also dictates making bad choices. Like making her move, asking her to move in, and then to the point where you have to pay her money, which comes out of your kids' mouths, to basically make the rights wrong. That's a bad choice, which also makes you a bad father. Like, just like deleting your channel, like I said, that channel was like 10 grand a month, a year in income that you just threw the fuck away because you're feeling bad. And you're having a,
you could have put that
day.
towards your kids, you know?
Yep.
We got a tipster donation. This is crazy.
Tipster super chatted $50. Been friends with Becky for ages. She's a genuinely sweet person and doesn't deserve this nonsense. Get homegirl her jammies. She deserves that and more. Much love, friendo. Sparkling heart.
Wait, you're friends with Tipster?
Oh, thank you. I knew Tipster from back in the day with my Becky Boop channel. Yeah.
You like them big. You like them big. What about these two sexy men? Can you rate them on a scale of 1 to 10?
The thing that I like biggest is the wallet. That's the important part.
That means I'm scoring higher than Boogie.
Yeah, you got me on that one.
No, just kidding. But honestly, for me, like, looks, they just don't matter very much. I go for who a person is, you know.
Oh, which one's better looking, me or Boogie?
Listen, don't take it personally. I'm gonna have to say Boogie because you remind me too much of Rich.
Oh shit! I do look like Rich.
Oh my fucking god! You know, if you think about it, Rich is giving money to his ex for the kids, and then he was giving money to Becky's. That's 2 women he was paying to not fuck.
Oh, you know what? I have to say something. And I would never normally say this, but since he said he was going to throw me under the bus, I will say this. He told me, like, last year, so the concept of him providing or giving somebody money to take care of them is nothing new for him. Last year, he told me he was giving his ex $5,000 a month to, like, take care of the kids and everything. That's what he did. So then when I mentioned the $30 pair of pajamas, this is what I got.
ReviewTechUSA super chatted $65.25. Becky Boop, do you now take back what you said about Review Hell USA and the Big Cheese Crusaders? Do you now understand why we were trolling him for so long? Will you apologize to the Crusaders and say that we were right the whole time?
Oh, I actually apologize for some of this stuff already, but here's the main thing that I will say. The reason why I got involved in all of that to begin with was because there was that Review Hell channel that was making one video after another about Rich, where it was too much and it was just like unhinged behavior. It's clearly harassment, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now what is Rich doing with DSP?
Exactly.
One video after another. I'm consistent in my views and my morals here.
Yeah.
I do see why you guys were trying to point things out. Do I think it could have been handled better? Yes, but we can all handle things better. But yeah.
Can I pry a little bit, Becky? You said he gave his ex $5,000 for the kids and stuff. Do you know what time frame that was? Was it right around tax time?
That was
he
last
maybe?
year. So it was last summer, maybe June, July.
Okay, because I was wondering if he maybe gave her like tax money because he like claims the kids, and then he gave the money he claimed to her.
I'm not an expert. I think he owes money on taxes. I don't think he gets money back on taxes. So like most people who are independent creators, right?
I don't owe no money on taxes.
Quarterly.
Yeah.
I pay my stuff quarterly.
Yeah, so he usually owes. He does, as far as I know. I don't know.
We owe every year, but but not all creators are back on their taxes.
Come on, why are you asking about his taxes? Come on, bro.
Because the idea is like she made it seem like he gave his baby mama $5,000. In my head, I'm like, he's got like 3 kids. He's not getting credits for, and kids are like $3,000 a pop. There's $9,000 right there. He got back from taxes.
What state do you live in?
New York.
You live in New York, and he's paying $5,000. Let me do some.
Because like another part of me is like, what about child support? Like, does he not pay child support?
Well, I don't know how much of this I should go into, but I think that essentially covers it.
Nope. Something's wrong. I highly doubt that it is that much. But I don't want to talk about this. I feel like that's too intrusive. All right.
Yeah, we can talk about something.
Yeah,
else.
I don't want to talk. But I don't think that's the right number because I'm in New York, and me and baby mama broke up a couple years ago. And, obviously I had to have a meeting with my lawyers to see like what's fair and and I obviously pay more than what New York State would make me because I love my kid and I love my baby mama and I want to make sure they're taken care of. And so I actually know the information on New York State, and that's excessive of what would be actually liable.
He wasn't mandated to do it. He was doing it voluntarily.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense.
Address the chat.
That makes sense.
It was a one-time payment of $5,000, not $5,000 a month.
No, she said $5,000 a month, didn't she?
A month.
A month?
As far as I knew. Yeah, that was what he was giving her so that she didn't have to work and she could take care of the kids because they got a lot of kids.
He can't still be doing that because I guarantee you Rich doesn't make $5,000 a month right now.
Oh, I don't know that he's doing that now, but that was last summer. And to your point, I wanted to say this before when you were saying about how he's a horrible guy or whatever. Like just during this stream, as soon as the stream came live, 6 p.m., he was calling me on and on. He could have just asked what was going on or why I was coming on or whatever. Instead, he immediately started with the threats, like really bad. And I was like, if you're even concerned about me going on this show, once again, it doesn't make sense. It's like, wouldn't you try to talk? Not start threatening me?
I'm sorry, but this is the one thing that I think is truly important. If he is threatening you right now and you have that on your phone, can we show the audience? Like people need to see.
We were FaceTiming.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was going to say. Yeah.
Unfortunately. Yeah. And look, I'm not going to say I was the best behaved either. He kept cutting me off, calling me a whore and everything. So I screamed at him. So there's that.
What is
good? But I was basically screaming, "Shut up! What did you call me for if you don't want to hear me talk?" He was asking for answers. That's it.
Weird.
But so yeah, obviously there's some fighting like that. But,
I'm getting messages from all types of people in Rich's life. One of them being his first editor. That he fired, asking to get in contact with us. So I'm not sure what that's about. But there is a lot of people that Rich has worked with that he's bragged about women with that are telling me everything. So, again, I am what you say I am. I'm the guy that ruins people. But Betty Boop, in closing, is there anything that you definitely want on record in this interview about Rich? That people should understand, this is to the public. People have a lot of problems with him right now for various different things. And he is literally harassing Darkside Phil. It's insane. Yeah. The harassment. And it's like, dude, I don't get along with Phil either. Me and him fight all the time, but you seen it with the guy harassing Rich. You seen it. It was unhinged behavior. This is unhinged, and this has been going on for so long. So is there anything you want to say, in closing, that you think the public should know about Rich?
I would warn anybody to be really careful dealing with him. You know, people warned me back when I made a video about him being harassed, to be careful about how I associated with him, that he can be a backstabber, all these things. But where he is now, I feel like is at a totally different level. We've seen what's happened with editors. You've seen what's happened at a personal level. This is me personally. I'm a softie, so take it for what it's worth. I do feel a little bad for him, but I do think it's also just that he's plain mentally unwell, and I think he needs some help. I say to anyone who wants to get involved with him, don't feel like it's your job to be part of that help. It's not.
We got a dono asking to see the call log of him like blowing you up. Can you show that real quick of just him calling you?
From when? Today? Or?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Hang on. Okay, I have his name hidden. Well, actually, there's nothing else here I need to hide.
His name is, oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah. But, his name is out there. It's like a, whoa.
Yeah, he said his own name all the time.
He called a lot. Okay, there you go. There you go, chat.
So to read it out, it was 607, 613, 616, 617, 625, 625, 626, 627.
The woman don't want to talk to you, Rich. Go fuck yourself.
We had a $50 dono, but it's Canadian, so it didn't trigger the text-to-speech. Smokin' Homebrew said, hold on, Becky McBoobs, quiz time. What is the third generation American-made battle tank? Shut the fuck up. For some reason, our fans like donate stupid money and ask about battle tanks, and it's...
The answer to that's the M1 Abrams.
Well, before I let you go, I need to let you and Rich know a few things, okay? So both you and Rich are about to get some prizes, okay? So everybody ready? Everyone ready? Okay. Now you already know one of the prizes. Lolcow Live is buying you a brand new set of pajamas.
Thank you.
Also, we are doing a dating show with you, and we're going to put you on internet dates on this show so you can be a proper housewife. We're going to find you a match.
Well, thank you. Thank you. I'll make sure I look extra good next time.
And then this last one, this one's for Rich. Rich, this is your prize. Betty Boop, thanks for coming on.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you, Becky.
We'll see you again. Guys, let's head over to our server. Oh my friggin' God. Wow. What an interview. I told you we were bringing the heat tonight. I told you. W's in the chat for that interview. W's, W's, W's.
You know, I thought going into this that it was going to be kind of a funny bit and we were going to laugh at Rich for not being able to get it up, not being able to fuck the girl, whatever. And then we find out that he's every bit the piece of shit that we've all been told he was.
Dude, he fucked with that girl big time.
Yeah.
He was nice to her, made her think that they were about to be together, and then threw her away. Then was nice to her, made her think that, and then threw her. He just kept fucking with her, emotionally fucking with her. And here's, and I don't know this, right? But my assumption is this: he was cheating on the wife. That's why he could never
100%.
fully. He was cheating on the wife, right? With Becky Boop. He was cheating with these other girls, alleged other girls that we're gonna bring on an interview because that's what I do. I ruin people's lives, Rich. Sorry, you said it, bud. You said it, bud. Look. A million other people can call you a bad dad, and you can play victim on Twitter and be like, "Oh, how dare you attack me for being?" Don't do it to me, motherfucker. Don't do it to me, because I'll prove. I'll go to the fucking end of the fucking earth to prove I had every right to say what I wanted to say. I will. All right. You think I can, the guy that fucking holds these grudges and shit? Well, now I am. Now I am that guy. I'm holding a grudge. So have fun. So
I am enjoying this so fucking much, Rich. You have been a piece of shit the whole time I knew you. Back in the day when we were both on top of the game of YouTube, I reached out to you. I was nice to you. I was trying to, and you like get on the phone and you would raise your fucking voice with me. You get fucking mad at me because I said, oh, you're going to make a video about me. Come to me, come to the source. We'll talk about it before you make the video. Shit, you can interview me, Rich. And you called me every name in a fucking book. Fuck you, Rich.
Yeah.
How's it fucking feel? Enjoy Boogie's dick in your ass. Enjoy Keem's dick in your ass. You will be held responsible for the way you have treated people, motherfucker.
Yeah. And you know, in my research wings, I was looking back, fucking like way back 2017, he was making videos on you over and over again.
Oh, I 100%.
So
he shit on me the one time I went on his show.
He's obsessed with you too. Do you know how many fucking Wings of Redemption shit he's watched and poked fun at you? Let him have it. Let him have it. I said my piece. Boogie said his. Let him have it, Wings. Come on.
The only thing I'm really thinking about is like we should get like Big Cheese on the dating segment with Becky Boop.
100%. I'll have Big Cheese on. Who wants Big Cheese? Who wants the Crusaders up in this bitch? But Wings. Come on, Jordy. Come on. Let him have it. Let him have it.
I mean, what do you want me to let him have it with? Like, I've already said my piece. Like, I think he's making a lot of bad choices, and I agree with you. He was basically cheating on his wife with Becky Boop the entire time. And it's a shame. And like, I wanted to go deeper into it because I feel like she has a lot of like issues with her self-image because of the fact that she kept going back to Rich. I'm like, Rich ain't that cute. I'm better looking than Rich, even though she doesn't agree. Even though I kind of look similar to him, because at least I don't have dick sucking lips.
Because he kept manipulating her. That's why Rich was able to manipulate her and catch her in a fucking loop and dangle the carrot and like keep getting her back and then shutting her down. And then she's like, well, I'm not good enough. Why is Rich not letting me move in? Like, it was just a game. It's game.
Yeah. Yep. And that's the kind of game a very sick motherfucker plays.
Yep.
Just to dangle like that. Clearly that woman, I'm not to be mean, Becky, but clearly she said she's motivated, dating with a purpose. She's looking for a partner. She's looking to finish out that section of her life. And to waste that woman's time, you have to be a real motherfucker.
Boogie, it looks like to me she's done her traveling and she has no savings and she wants a man that can pick up the difference in like retirement. She wants to basically catch up on retirement. I just don't think Rich was that person.
Yeah, and okay, that's true, right? Like at least she's leading with that foot. She's being honest about
right.
it,
She's being completely upfront about it.
Yeah.
Like I want to treat you like a man should be treated, but I'm not going to bring very much money to the table. And
won't
like,
even buy her a $30 fucking pair of pajamas so he can not fuck her while she's wearing it.
Put that in
like
perspective,
that's some loser shit.
To put that in perspective, I paid $150 today for my wife to run 5Ks.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's today. I'm like, $30 ain't shit in a relationship. Like I know some people like $30 is the world, but like in an actual relationship, you buy your women stuff. You buy them shoes. You buy them socks. You buy them lingerie. And lingerie's for you. It's for you.
It's a pleasure to buy my girl outfits to wear for me. It is a pleasure to take her out to nice meals, to show her off in those fucking clothes. That is the fun of it. That's the pleasure of it. Suck my dick for not getting that, you fucking retard.
ReviewTechUSA. I know what you did last summer too. I know what you did last summer. And I'm not talking about the movie. I'm not talking about the movie. See, I had to do some work. This motherfucker said I'm evil. He said I hold a grudge. I ruin people. This is what I do. Like, I'm the worst piece of shit ever. All I do is tear people down. Okay, I'll be that. I'll be that if I have to.
And what's evil about holding someone to task for the shit they've done? What's evil about exposing someone for who and what they really fucking are? Because you know what? I don't like being an evil motherfucker. And if any of this was evil, I'd say that I don't fucking like it. What we're doing is we're exposing a fucking piece of shit for the piece of shit he is. And it ain't the first time we've done it on the show, Rich. So you knew not to fuck with us. And it ain't the last time we're going to do it on this fucking show. We'll hold every motherfucker to task, including me, including Jordy, and then when we're done with us, we're gonna go in on you, Rich, every fucking day, and we're gonna expose every terrible fucking thing you ever did.
Rich, remember when you called me a pedophile on your stream and you had that LGBT person sit there and assault me and didn't back me up at all? Remember that? Well, while you're sitting in your parents' house smoking weed, while your elderly mother stays bedridden, taking care of your kids, I want you to realize that you buy whores, you mislead women, you use what little internet clout you have to get any kind of women, only to pretend that you're some sort of man and ask them for kisses. And you never touch them. You spend 10 years trying to fly these women all over the country and can't even get under the fucking bra. Let's be real here, dude.
It's about time you let him have it, dude, because that guy was a piece of shit to you. He
Can
was.
we get some
Wings.
applause for that? Can we get some applause for that?
It's just a damn shame. Like you're sitting there, you're smoking yourself fucking dumb,
chat.
and emotionally manipulating people.
Chat, I can read the chat. Go ahead, Wings. Go ahead. Let Wings talk. Let Wings cook.
And Darkside Phil ain't going to pay your house payment, dude. In less than a year, you're going to be on these ReviewTechUSA streams begging for house payment money. It's going to happen.
Time out, guys. We got to tune in. Rich just went live. He went live after watching LolCow live. He went live, ladies and gentlemen. Here he is.
Oh, that's what's going on. Fuck.
Oh,
It's
he's
still not
pretending like
working.
he
Why
doesn't
are
know
you
the
not
show's
working?
happening.
Where are my sounds? This is really fucking
Oh,
weird.
he needs his sounds. He needs his
Are
sounds.
you working now?
He's
Dude.
trying to hit the applause button. It's not working.
Ass stars in.
Oh my God! His applause working
What the fuck is
broke.
going on? I'm going to say one thing first, which is absolutely amazing about this. And I won't ever draw a line in the sand, but I am stating a fact. How they found out about the hooker. We're just going to call her the hooker. I'm not going to be nice with this. I don't give a fuck. I'm taking a month off anyway. If people hate me after this, Tipster, you're a fucking cuck too. You have no idea about the other side of that.
He's
bitch.
mad. He's mad.
Now, I didn't know her for 10 years. Here, let me. We're gonna go through all this and watch it. Keemstar, you could go fuck yourself too. I'm not afraid of you, dude.
Okay,
you can go
you
watch
will
it.
be.
Okay.
I saw her on Plenty of Fish back in 2008. We, through chance, through a YouTube convention, met in 2016, but I was still with my ex, mother of my kids at that time. We never had, like, a relationship.
See?
Ever.
This is the game we knew he was
talked
going to
on
play.
and off. We, like, hung out, like, maybe 2 or 3 times. And that's it. That's it. Now, there is one thing, and I'm actually going to admit something that they didn't even know about there. There was one other friend, and this was just going to be a friend that was supposed to stay with me.
Look how small his camera
But I
is.
got cold feet because I was on and off with my ex, and I made that mistake twice. I'm actually friends with her, and we talked tonight. We're fine. But I was dumb, and I did that. I didn't even have to admit that, and I'm admitting it. This person said they would have never gone on the show.
Haha. She did.
That was me being scatterbrained. That's my own issues. And I genuinely apologized. She accepted. We're still friends now.
No, you're not. You threatened her.
No,
That's not
you're
a lie.
definitely not.
She showed the call log. You called her 1,000,000 times.
Dead ass. That is.
He's melting, guys.
I'm saying something bad about myself right now. Why would I make that up?
He's melting.
Well,
He's
he
melting.
said he
Why would I
only
make
met
that
her
up?
like 3 times,
Like,
but like, didn't he give her $1,000?
Think about what
because
you're
of the
saying.
mistake
I got to see
he
why
made?
I don't have my soundboard. What the fuck is going
Dude,
on here?
we hit him so
This
hard,
computer is
his
cooked.
applause button won't work. We hit him that
What's my
hard,
issue?
chat. We hit him that
He just
fucking
admitted
hard.
He's trying to destroy me. He's admitted he's trying to destroy me. Keemstar, let me
Yes,
let you in on something,
I am admitting.
bro. I am not afraid of you, dude.
Okay, I don't care.
I'm not afraid of you.
I don't care.
You can do whatever you
would
want
be-
to. I'm gonna sit down. I may stream once or twice in the past couple months, in like a month, for the next month. But I'm taking a hiatus, man. I got some savings. I'm okay.
Wait.
I'm
He's
good.
Chad, he's not afraid, but he's going on vacation. He's running, just like our song said. Go ahead.
Didn't Becky just say he owes back taxes? How does he have savings?
Bro, let's not talk about that, please. Leave that part out of it. Please, Wings. Let it go.
Okay.
But I am not sitting down for this. That bitch is gonna get verbally bodied. And if there's something that I did that's truthful, I'll admit to it. You guys know how I am. I don't give a fuck. I know I make mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
LimpTechUSA. How does she know I'm limp if we never fucked?
Oh, God.
He admitted it.
We got it fucking working.
Oh, no. He's got the applause back. We're fucked.
I'm the only guy that's going to get canceled for not getting pussy. How does that happen? Explain that one to me. Oh, God. Rich is a bastard. But yeah, listen. To the person out there, you know I am admitting it on camera, and I didn't have to, even though you said you would never go on the show, because I want to own it.
But here's the thing.
Do that.
Guys, I'm going to pause it for a second. Here's the thing. We're not going to miss anything because it's paused, right? But here's the thing. This is the manipulation that he is revealing to you, right? He got her on the phone. He talked to her for hours and hours and hours. And how I know is I was talking to her and trying to convince her to come on the show. And Rich was on the phone with her for 4 straight hours last night when I was trying to lock this down. All right. He talked to her that long to convince her that he's a good guy and she shouldn't go on the show. And he thought his manipulation worked. And he's admitting it right there. She told me she wasn't going on. She told me. Guess what? Who's better? Who's better at fucking the art of the deal? ReviewTechUSA or KEEMSTAR? Who got the deal done? You tried to get her not to come on. I tried to get her to come on. Who won, Rich? I did, bitch.
Again, I apologize to the fucking... whatever the fucking thing is on that channel. As a matter of fact, she accepted my apologies a year ago. We hung out. You know why she did this? Because she saw an opportunity. She doesn't care. She doesn't have a soul. Keemstar probably offered her. I heard she's going to do dating advice on there right now.
Dating advice? No.
You're literally taking dating advice from a prostitute. She'll deny it, and that's fine. I'm the guy.
He's a prostitute, but he can't get it.
Yeah, okay.
Bitch can't even pay for pussy. You can't even pay to get laid, bitch.
Like, all this is telling me is Rich doesn't eat pussy. Like, I'm sitting there thinking to myself, single hypothetical Jordy, if Becky Boop was into me, I'd have it within 3 days. Within 3 days.
Dude, he is stacking up the L's. Bro, I'm doing a dating show to get Becky Boop a good man, all right? And you already threatened her, and you threatened her because it was on air, right on Local Live, that you were going to try to say that she was a hooker and a prostitute. And now you're actually doing it. And now you're doing it.
Yep.
And maybe she is. I don't know. Like I don't know Becky Boop. Maybe she is. I don't know, but I don't think so. But
more lies. Wait, did you guys not see Priscilla in her prime? Like Priscilla's like got cancer right now. When Priscilla didn't have cancer, Priscilla was way better looking than Becky Boop was.
Okay, one minute.
I pulled that all day.
Okay, Wings, come on, man. We're in the middle of something here.
Okay. Dude, what I'm saying is true. You will chase after anything with a vagina. I am telling the God's honest truth. God strike me dead right now.
He already did. ReviewTechUSA is gone. Kino Casino already did a funeral for you, bud. You already dead.
Don't back down to shit, though. I'm not going to run away for not talk about this first before I go on my month hiatus. How did she know I'm limp if we didn't have sex? I'd like to know that one.
Ooh.
I heard, too, I haven't watched all of it yet, that she said I was with her while I was with my ex. That's not true. You want to hear another fun thing, too, that she'll deny? A troll of mine...
Wait. Hold on. We caught him in a lie. He started off the stream saying she was never my girlfriend. We were never dating. And then he just leaked it. He goes, she said we were together when I was with my wife. That's not true. So he's admitting that they were together. He's admitting that they were together. We just caught his ass in a fucking lie. Yo!
One of many so far tonight.
The former troll of mine is like a simp for her. And just a few days ago, she sold him content. she's like, this is what, are you shaming her for that? I'm like, no, but combine it together with the fact that she was selling her ass to like, basically like boogies.
What?
Fun fact too, Boogie hit on her, by the way.
No, I never
That's
did,
another
actually.
thing, which
I
that
have an
doesn't
entire
really matter.
chat log with her
But-
where we talked about her bypass surgery. Go fuck yourself, you lying cunt. Not her, him, Rich.
Okay.
She did sell her ass. And just recently, like I said, sold family-friendly content.
Suck.
Okay. Let's say this
I don't
is
care if
true.
she sold her ass or not.
Let's say this is true. Let's say Betty Boop did sell her ass, all right? Let's say it's true. And I don't know. And there's no way any of us would ever know, right? I don't know.
Right.
All right? You still dated her for like a decade off and on.
Yeah.
You were planning.
I respect the hustle, but
You were planning to move her in. She's got the fucking logs, you know? Like she's got chats with you for a decade, Rich. So how you getting out of this one, bro?
Suck cock.
Suck some cock!
I mean, Boogie, you should have just accepted that Becky was winner of the illustrious 200K so that you could easily cuck Rich just now. Just like he was trying to move in one of your whores.
So... Oh, they could restream me. I don't care. How you doing? What's up, bitch? And the thing is, too, you know, I know something. I don't know if it was I tried to look for the message. She knows this is true. She said to me the other day, first off, thank you for talking about my personal life. Oh, here's the other banger, too. Just to show you how ethical these pieces of shit are. Hi, how you doing? You know how they got this information? Jay went through the DMs we had. You know, like, we would talk about dating shit. We're guys. So he leaked it because he has no integrity at all. Hey, Jay, I bet your future employers and your exciting movie career would love to know that if you have a fallout with someone you're working with, you'll do whatever in your power that you could do.
Listen. All right. Becky Boop is my source. That's my source. All right. I don't know why Jay's getting involved in all this, why Jay's being thrown under the bus. My source is Becky Boop. Okay. So, Rich, I don't know why you're going on to, oh, now Jay did it.
Do to ruin them. Fuck you. Fuck KEEMSTAR. Fuck that half-dead fuck piece of shit Boogie. And I don't know about Wings. I can't hate Wings.
Really? You called him a pedo. Didn't he call you a pedo?
Yeah, he did call me a pedo just recently, like a month ago.
Yeah. Here's we all know Rich is now admitting to supporting pedos. That people who believe pedos.
Guys, put W's in the chat if you think Rich is crying right now.
So, look, you could watch Jay if you want to, but that's a fact. That's reality. He dug through to find Oppo on me. He dug through to find Oppo on me and leaked DMs because his ego was bruised.
Wait, I want to offer an invitation to Tipster. Could you guys let Tipster know that we want him on the show? I want to hear what Tipster has to say about ReviewTechUSA.
Fucking coward, talentless hack. You're a piece of shit like your father, Jay. Hope you hear that, you fucking piece of shit. You leak private messages because you want to get back at me?
Well, okay, I paused it. Go ahead.
Yeah, pause. Wasn't he just saying, oh, you guys are talking about my personal life, and now he's talking about Jay's dad and shit? Like, in the same fucking breath, you're complaining about people talking about personal lives, and you're dunking on someone's personal life. Suck a dick, Rich.
Yeah. And at the end of the day, Becky Boop's a YouTuber. She's a YouTuber. And she has a right to tell her truth, Rich. She has a right to tell her truth. I'm sorry. She does.
100%.
You know? And look, if you want to come out and say that she's a prostitute and she's a hooker and all that, I'm pretty sure that's a cancelable offense. Isn't that slut shaming?
It's pretty bad.
Even if she is. I don't know if she is. I don't think she is.
I don't care. We're in a generation where like women are empowered by their sexuality, and like OnlyFans is like a good secondary source instead of having 2 jobs. So like, I'm not going to shame people for like wanting to use their body, their assets to make the money.
Oh, and guys,
she does that. She does that.
And guys, if you're on the fence whether or not you want to be a member of Locale Live, just so you know, we have a members only Discord where we all hang out, and there's going to be some exciting members only content involving Rich in the future. So you might want to, if you're on the fence about it, you might, this should push you over. Become a member to Locale Live. All you need to do is go to your Discord, connect your YouTube to your Discord account, your profile, right? And then it will verify that you're a member of Locale Live, and you'll be able to get into the Discord and hang out with everyone in there, which, you know, they're doing a whole operation and they're looking into Rich's whole life right now. So it's going to be fun.
Fuck you.
I want to point
and
this
fuck
out with
Keemstar.
Rich.
You want to...
Can you pause it? Like he's being the most entertaining he's going to be in the next month right now. And like the screen is dominated by the YouTube's homepage.
Yeah.
And he's sitting there in like 8% of the real estate in the bottom left-hand corner. Like, why can't you make your screen full screen right now and just talk to the chat?
It's so, you know what's funny is he has all these pictures of people crying to like make fun of them, and he's crying right now. Listen to this.
Ruin me, Keemstar? I don't get ruined, dude. You hate it that I'm not afraid of you. You hate it that you can't have me dance on your fucking strings.
You're dancing? What the fuck? You're dancing for me right now, Rich. Rich, right now. Literally right now, you're dancing for me. I brought the mistress on. I interviewed her, and you're dancing for me. What is wrong with you? Do you not understand the fucking metaphor or the concept of fucking dancing on strings? What the fuck is going on? This is like DSP level of fucking not self-aware. What the fuck is going on, dickers? Wake up, you're dancing, buddy.
Enjoy. It's just, you should just call it the Piece of Shit Podcast, because everyone there is a piece of shit except Wings. You will say whatever you need to say. Talked about how my mom was taking care of my kids while I was laying in bed. You will say whatever you need to. This is what you've done through. You just destroy people. You just suck whatever you can out of them, and that's your career. Go.
I am if you say I am. I am if you say I am.
Marry your child fucking bride.
She's 23. And just so you know, she's 23, and it didn't take me 10 years to get in there. You know, I'm just saying. It didn't take me that long.
Did you ask for permission though, Keem, when you kissed her the first time?
Yes. The first time Brantley started off being my assistant, right? And, you know, she was always like trying to kick game at me, and I'm like, type of shit. And then she got healthy because, you know, she was a little skinny and stuff. And, you know, I brought her back to health like a lost puppy.
She had a glow up.
She had a huge glow up, and she was just hustling, trying to get at me, get at my heart. And I finally gave in. So yeah, there was no verbal consent needed. You know when a woman wanted, you know.
Let her suck your dick in the bathroom.
Ew! Stop! Do not talk about my fiance that way.
Oh God!
But every room in the house, yeah.
And then they're like, he might be gay. Oh no.
Yes, it is true. Yes, chat, just to dispel the rumors. Yes, she did very much groom me. Brantley groomed me. Yes, she did.
So, you know what? Yeah, Duty, you said I was a liar, just like DSP, and you said liars like all the other lolcows. That's what I was talking about. It's in your newest video today. I watched it. That's what I was talking about, dude. What am I lying? And I ain't lying here. God strike me dead. You know what I'm going to... here. Let's start watching the video. Let's start watching.
All right.
I'll get to the... Let's do the super chats first.
All right. Is he going to read negative super chats?
Josh, I'll have you on the next time when I come... I was mad for like 10 minutes. It's all right. It is what it is. I am not lying about anything. This is before I knew that. Let me talk about something else too. This is just
here we go.
So We don't even have to get into the video yet. We're going to watch the whole thing. So no one could say I skipped anything. Are they still streaming now?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Hi, Rich.
Hi, Rich. Hi.
I'm in a bunch of girls' DMs doing what? Am I? I'm in a bunch of girls' DMs?
Mm-hmm.
Am I really?
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yep. Yes, you are.
I do. I talk to like Destiny Fuma. Go ask him what I say. I don't say anything about sex at all. I don't even flirt. Just a tip. That's what you do. I don't do any of that. I have conversations. I don't act like a simping fucking weirdo. Did you suck a fart out of Keffel's ass yet, you triple fat fuck? I may be fat, but you could see my chin. You fucking cuck.
Imagine making
If
Tipster
everyone thought
look
I was
so
going to do like
fucking
an
good
apology
today. It's
tour with this.
insane.
Suck my dick.
Speaking of Tipster, apparently he's been banned from Rich's stream. I put a screenshot in the chat here.
Guys,
no, don't delete him.
Guys,
don't delete him.
He's sitting there right now fighting with Tipster, and guess who's coming onto Lolcow Live right the fuck now? As soon as Rich goes to rewatch the fucking interview, rewatch Lolcow Live, you know what we're doing? We're not going to rewatch him rewatching Lolcow Live. We're interviewing Tipster. Tipster is coming on here.
No, I'm telling you reality, dude. I'm telling you reality. What conversations have I had that were nothing more than just conversations? She ain't gonna fuck you either, dude. Go fuck your wife. Wild thought, I know. Birdfather, I watch Magic.
I don't care if, let me just say this. I don't care if Becky Boo is like the worst person ever, right? We're finding her a husband. We're going to find Becky Boo a husband, and we're buying her pajamas, Rich. That's happening.
Sir.
I don't care. I just
like how Rich projects his insecurities on other men. Like he like Tipster can't get the pussy. Like if you can get the girl to make out with you, you can get the kid. You can get the skins, bud. Like that's 100%. Like if they're willing to make out with you, they're willing to fuck you.
Mm-hmm. And look, let me just say this. You know, he can go and try to destroy her all he wants, but at the end of the day, this ain't even really about her. It's about you, Rich. You think people are looking around being like, ooh, what's the new Becky Boop content? Ooh, what's the new scoop on Becky Boop? No, they're looking for how far fucking lower did ReviewTechUSA go? That's what people are interested in. They're not looking for the Becky Boop scoop. Sorry, bud.
Right.
It's just,
right. And like, and Becky Boop came on here and talked about how fucking toxic you are. So you went live to prove her right by being a toxic piece of shit, Rich. This has nothing to do with Becky. It has everything to do with you being a piece of human fucking garbage.
Yep. Bring you on in like 10 minutes. In like 10 minutes. Okay, let's just finish
Mush
the rest
video.
of this.
Thank you for being a member for almost 3 years too. On internet scams and learned about the DSP escort catfish.
No. Listen, I knew Becky Boop from like 2016 because me and her got in a fight, and I think I called her a titty streamer or something. All right, chat. And at that time, Blade was sending me pictures of Becky Boop, being like, set me up on a date with her. He was in love. Only Use Me Blade is in love. Oh my God, he's sober now.
Oh shit.
Blade's a
Time
sober.
to get the new Becky.
Oh my God. Only Use Me Blade and Becky. Let's set them up on a date.
Oh, I'm so excited right now. We're making something toxic into something beautiful.
Oh my
right
God.
Here, only on Lolcow Live can you get this type of content, motherfuckers.
Dude, Blade is a valid, good human to society right now.
Yes, he's
Holy
wonderful.
shit. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, I'm
But
excited.
Do you think Blade will put the 10-year minimum in to get the kitty?
Blade gonna get the kitty on like day 3, like any normal person. But anyhow.
Yeah, he was innocent of that. There's many things that Phil's a piece of shit with, but he was innocent of that. That's already happened like 12 times because people are mad at me. Don't worry. Enjoy. You know what? You want to call CPS again? Go right ahead. That's another thing people do when they want to get.
No,
I think,
don't do that. Don't do that.
No,
don't.
not.
Chat, listen, let me just say, Local Live fans, any fan of mine, I know me and Rich are having internet drama beef back and forth. Don't do any illegal, stupid shit. Don't be fucking with his personal life like that, right? And I know some might criticize me and be like, well, you interviewed his mistress. She's a YouTuber too. She's a content creator. So, we'll let it slide. But yeah, don't fuck with him in real life. Don't be doing that. Calling CPS and doing all that dumb shit.
Super chatted $50. Hey guys, sorry for interrupting. Just got out of class and saw y'all were live and wanted to say thank you for all your work.
Oh my God, Ty, rewind the stream. You missed it. We interviewed ReviewTechUSA's mistress, and we're about to get Tipster on. Go back. You gotta go back.
Yeah,
all right.
You missed it.
Yeah, don't fuck with Rich in real life. Don't do that snaky, weird shit, guys. Don't do that.
Yeah, obviously.
Allegedly, Quantum was another one that did that. If you want to hear a fun story. He didn't like that I was breastfeeding facts. I do have breasts. No, that wasn't true. We met at a convention, the prostitute and I. We met.
Why are you calling her? Bro, Rich just spent 4 hours yesterday on the phone with Becky Boop, and now today she's a prostitute. How does that make any fucking sense? How does that make any sense?
He told her, if you go on that show, I'm going to tell the entire world you're a prostitute, whether it's true or not. That's what she said. That's what she said he said. And then as soon as she was off the show, he went live to make good on the threats he fucking leveled her.
She said she's shaken up. She just told me on Discord right now that she's shaken up over it. Okay. Sure. Well, you know what? Let's bring Becky Boop back. We got to go. We got to leave the server. We got to go back and set up the group again. Yeah. And then I got to bring Tipster in. So guys, we'll be right back. We'll be right back. Let's listen to, while I set this up, let's listen to Rich cry more.
Convention. I didn't know this until 2019 about her. She's going to say I'm lying. But that's whatever. She could deny whatever she wants to. Know the truth. And that was it. Like, we talked like a couple, like about back in the day, we talked about, like Review Hell USA, who I heard she apologized to now. This whole thing was about an opportunity for her. The whole thing.
Excuse me, hang on a second. Sorry.
Well, Becky Boop, you can come back too. We want to bring Tipster on to give his opinion on this Rich situation. And you know, Rich is calling you a hooker. He's saying all this crazy stuff. If you wanted to comment on the new stuff that Rich is saying, go for it for sure.
I am so sorry. I missed most of that. You just said he was calling me a hooker, though. I heard that part.
Yeah, Rich is calling you a hooker. We also have Tipster here live on the air if you want to connect cameras, guys. Yeah, he's going in on you pretty bad.
Yeah, of course he is, because I don't know what it is with him. And it's just like his insult to, if he wants to insult a man or a woman, he goes to money. If it's a guy who has a girlfriend and he takes care of her, he insults them that way. If it's me, he's just making up stuff. Like, this is exactly what he threatened me with, where he said that he was going to tell the whole world I'm an escort and this and that, which is entirely not true.
Well, couldn't you sue him?
Probably.
I mean, that's
right?
That's clear defamation, like trying to label someone as a sex worker when they're not.
Oh, did you know he wants to sue you?
For what? That would be fun.
For harassment.
That would be fun.
After what he does to DSP, that's going to be an easy
sorry,
win.
Excuse me. I'm sorry. It wasn't for harassment. He wanted to get you for slander or libel or one of those.
Oh my God. Good luck. Everyone else has tried that too. I'm sorry. You're a public figure, Rich. So you have to meet a standard that's so high in the court of law that will never work. It will never work. So good luck with that.
He could waste that money that he could otherwise be spending on his kid. Yeah. Probably.
Thank you. I told him that because he was telling me this, and I was like, "Why do you want to do that?" And he was like, "Because he can't stand being called a PDF file." Are we allowed to say this on here? I don't know.
Wait, who said that?
I know.
Rich, a pedophile. Are we allowed to say that on here?
Who called him that?
I don't know. He's saying that's what people are calling him in
Mm.
videos. And so I was like, who are you even trying to sue? And he said, Keemstar, everyone, all of them, whatever. It doesn't make sense, right?
Yeah, that's
And I was trying to
unhinged.
calm him down. And I said, and this is why I was like, thank you to Boogie, because I was like, why are you doing this? And he's like, well, he doesn't want his kids to grow up thinking that that's who he was. Okay, fair. And I was like, but all right, if it's actually your kids that you care about, take the money that you would spend suing somebody and give it to them.
Well,
Put it on their hobbies, in their education.
He literally cannot win. Okay, he cannot win. It probably would not even.
I can't believe the way he's talking about me right now.
He would not win. And if he did that, then I would fund your lawsuit against him because, you know, obviously he just slandered you, and he would lose because he's a public figure, right? I'm also a public figure. So if someone lies about me, it's like impossible for me to sue them for slander. It's literally impossible. I will lose money and the other person might lose money in legal fees, but there's going to be, it's going to be thrown out. Like the level of degree that you have to prove of malicious lies, and it's like so fucking insane. It's like never gonna work. That's why no like celebrities ever sue people for fucking slanders, because they can't win. They're public figures. But anyhow, Tipster, what do you got?
Hey, I never thought I'd be on this show. What's going on?
Oh,
Me neither.
I knew you'd be on Locale Live. So I've seen you in Rich's chat over the last couple days, actually, criticizing him for deleting his channel and whatnot. So I just wanted your all around take, and you also know Becky Boop. So what do you think's going on with Rich right now?
Dude, this is like fucking insane, right? Because like I've been mostly out of the loop for the past several months. When he jumped on the whole like hate Tipster bandwagon, we were always like cool. We weren't friends per se, but we were cool. But when I saw that, I was like, okay, well, fuck this guy. So I haven't really been following what's going on. Last I heard, he had that really bad falling out with his editor. And then also he had the stuff going on with his daughter, which, you know, I have empathy for. I think any parent would be in a really bad mental headspace with something like that. But it's just like, I don't know, this weird downward spiral. It just seems like he's losing his fucking mind.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, and can I say something about something he was just saying? Because he was trying to refute the stuff that I said when I was on here. He was saying that we met by chance at a gaming convention. No, that is not true. He invited me to that convention, and I had no idea his wife was going to be there.
Oh, wow.
Can you imagine the level of awkwardness?
Cheating.
His wife drove him and me and other people around like a shuttle in her minivan that whole day. And I was like, well, this is fucking awkward. Like, what?
Jesus Christ.
Weird.
Oh, is that the one you told me about the other night when we caught up after all this stuff?
Yeah, that was like 2014 or 2016. It was a video game con, I think is what it was called. A video game, whatever.
Tipster, what do you think about Rich now calling Becky Boop, now that she's told her story of her involvement with Rich? He's calling her a hooker, a prostitute.
I think that's like way fucking out of line. Like I said, I've gone like back with Becky Boop for like a really long time. We've known each other for like years at this point. And I think it's really out of pocket to say shit like that about her, because it's just like, it's ridiculous. It's not only not true, but it's just like, it's clear to me that he's throwing anything at the wall to see what sticks, just because he's mad at her now. You know what I mean? So he's just trying to see what he can do or say to try and hurt her, which is just really fucking pathetic.
He preemptively told her that if she did this show, this is before she came on, like minutes before, maybe how long was it before? Maybe an hour before?
I was literally still crying 5 minutes before I came on the show.
Okay.
Because of him yelling at me. I was just trying to pull myself together.
So minutes before she came on the show, he's telling her, if you go on that show, I'm going to tell everyone you're a fucking escort and you're a whore and you're a hooker, like threatening her.
That's unacceptable. Yeah, I think I saw somebody showed me like all the messages that he had with her or the conversations. And it just looks like somebody who's like losing their goddamn mind and trying to do anything they can to frantically, like, I don't know, in this case, try to threaten her not to come on the show.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's nuts. He's clearly lost his goddamn mind.
What he did is he lost his manipulation on Becky Boo. That's what he lost. Because he had her wrapped around the finger. They talked for like 4 hours yesterday, and the whole time I'm just trying to get her to agree to come on this show. But no, he swindled her for 4 hours, and she's like, "No, I'm not gonna do it." And I'm like,
well, I guess because Becky Boop was the backup plan if his baby mama fell through again.
Yo, she told me about like the story of him like trying to insinuate that she was like a gold digger or whatever because of the whole pajamas thing. I'm like, Rich is like a no riz having motherfucker. Like, what the fuck, dude? Like, that's not a big ask. It's not like she asked him for like a diamond ring or like a fucking like new iPhone or something. It's like $30 pajamas, bro. Like, come on.
Tipster.
If that were me, I'd be like, okay, you know, you want that too, babe? What else you want? I'll throw a few more things in, you know?
ReviewTechUSA just got destroyed by Tipster.
Jesus. Yo, he can talk all the shit he wants, but I'm the one with a wife at home, and he's the one mad by himself at the moment.
Yeah.
Oh my
Imagine
God.
Locale Live is so good at getting wins. We're handing them out to Tipster tonight too.
Oh,
How fucking great is this shit? God damn it! I love this fucking show.
Any Tipster? Any final words? I want to talk to Becky a little bit more. Any final words for Rich before we let you go?
You know, all I'll say is that, you know, initially, because of everything that happened with his daughter, and I know that like there was a lot of, you know, he took it pretty hard with the whole Jay thing initially. I kind of felt bad for him, but ultimately the way things are playing out, he has no one to blame but himself for the way things are going. Like, he did this to himself. So, you know, if he's pissed off at, you know, him losing his career and everybody losing respect for him, that's on him. It's on no one else. He has no one else to blame for that.
Tipster, I don't mean to pressure you, but could you end this with "fuck you, Rich"?
Sure. Fuck you, Rich.
Yeah! Oh, claps! Applause!
Oh my God. All right, I'm gonna let y'all go. Y'all have a good one. Nice to talk to you again, Becky. Take care.
So good seeing you.
I'm over here playing damage control because Kelly is upset at me like a motherfucker because I use Priscilla as like a barometer of beauty and not her. I am in deep shit.
You know who's getting pajamas tonight? Not just Becky Boop. Kelly getting some brand new jammies.
Oh my God.
Are you watching? You got to watch his stream. He is saying evil shit about you. It's unreal.
I just started watching when your call came in, and he literally opened up his stream saying I'm a hooker.
Would you do me a favor? Would you think about maybe going on a show called Kino Casino? Because I'm sure those guys would like to have you on. And you know what would be really, really awesome and a viral moment is maybe we could get you on the DSP podcast, the Level 1 podcast.
Oh, I don't even know him, but I would do that because I just think it's so fucked up the way Rich is always talking about him. I don't know.
Clip this. Send it to Phil. Clip this and send it to Phil. Becky Boop will go on Dark Side Phil, Level 1 podcast.
Phil, you have to do this, Phil. Please. I will donate money if you do this. Please.
Awesome. All right. If there's anything more, just DM me on Discord and whatever, and we'll try to get it before we sign out for the night. Thank you, Becky Boop.
Oh,
I'm
you were
sorry.
talking.
Yeah.
My bad. Thank you. But can I say one more? Is it
Of
possible
course.
for me to say
Of
one more
course.
thing
Go
before
ahead.
I go?
Go ahead.
I just have to ask because I wonder if anyone else is out there in the woodwork like this. What is with him giving people his old computers? Because he tried to do that with me too. It wasn't
oh my God!
It was, but this was his way, I guess, of trying to buy me by recycling his leftovers. He gave me like a camera and a Switch, none of which I asked for or wanted. He gave me his old technology too. I was just like, what am I supposed to do with a Switch? I already have one. I don't know what's up with that.
Did he try to give you a computer though?
He did not give me a computer.
Oh, okay. I thought this was a
Switch.
situation where he was trying to hack you or something. Okay.
No, not that.
Okay.
Not that. It's just what's up with this old technology. Actually, he did just offer to give me a computer, and I forgot about that.
What?
He did. I forgot.
Fucking got him.
When did he? When did this happen? When did this happen?
A few days ago or something. Really recent.
Oh my! You know the conspiracy, right?
I've heard a bit about it. I don't know everything.
So he was going to give a computer to DSP, and DSP didn't take that computer. So he ended up giving that computer to his editor, Jay. It had like a keylogger or some type of hacking thing on it, and all of Jay's stuff got hacked.
Forgot about that because all I mentioned, I forget what we were even talking about, but I was saying how I didn't have Photoshop because I don't have a computer. I just have an iPad and an iPhone. And he was like, "Oh, that's easy. I could help you out with a computer. I could take care of you with that." That's crazy. I did not even think about that. That's nuts.
Yep.
What type of dirt would he have tried to dig up?
Well, holy fuck. I don't know.
Crazy.
All
right. Anyway, I could let you guys go.
Okay. Okay. We gotta digest that one. Thank you again, Becky Boop.
Thanks for having me.
All right. Jesus Christ.
See, that establishes a pattern.
A pattern
of giving PCs to people you are afraid have dirt on you, so that you could get that, maybe potentially get dirt on them. That establishes a pattern of, look, I've got this old computer laying around. Why don't you use it?
Froggen just got permanently banned on Twitch. Froggen, you know, the Twitch streamer who fucking said horrible things about veterans, banned. Thank God.
Is it a permanent ban or is it like
I don't know. I just got an alert from Drama Alert. Thank God, #1 news show on the fucking planet. They're keeping us in the loop.
Yeah, didn't she say that American soldiers deserve to have PTSD?
Well, we
What
have
the fuck.
Well, we have all the stuff. It's in our fucking docket. If I can find the goddamn docket. I mean, it's been a minute.
Yeah, that's some monstrous shit if it's true. I hope I'm not getting that right. I hope that's wrong.
Should we continue? Should we continue with the show? Should we end it?
I think we should call it there on the high note.
Yeah, I want to call it on the high note before we talk about Froggen and all that. Like, well, we can put that stuff off until later. But yeah, Rich is watching. That's good. That's good.
Hi, Rich.
A good show, Rich. You should take notes.
Yeah, or you should come on the show. I'd love to have you on. I'd love
Rich,
to have you on.
Just like last time, if you have something to say, we'll be more than glad to give you our platform of 7,000 concurrent viewers to say it. You don't have to stoop down to your stream with 250 folks. Come on in. We got you.
Any final words, gentlemen?
Rich, I can't wait to see what KEEMSTAR digs up next because
Kenneth Brett 15 super chatted $50. Rich is currently watching your stream on his.
I can't wait. Go ahead.
I'm disappointed in Rich because he couldn't seal the deal with Becky Boop. Like, how do you spend 10 years and then you try to isolate it down like you went 3 or 4 times, but she's claiming you made out and you didn't get nothing. I don't know. That bothers me that you didn't get nothing and then you asked her for permission to kiss. Like, you can't read body language. You can't determine if she's into you or not. Dude, you're like Asmongold. You're like an incel.
Chad is saying that Rich just broke TOS. I don't know what he did.
Oh, what? Oh, no.
What do you mean? You guys are spamming Rich broke the terms of service of YouTube. What'd he do?
Yeah.
What'd he do?
He probably witch hunt. You're not allowed to witch hunt.
What's witch hunting?
I don't know. Witch hunting is like sending people to attack other people.
Oh.
Yeah.
So maybe he sent his stream over to our stream? Well, actually, before you guys go, let's do this. Let's put it on subscriber mode and see if there's Rich supporters here talking shit. That would be interesting.
Yeah.
Let's see if there's any Rich supporters over here hating. Nope. They're all talking shit about Rich. DSP sent me here.
Hi, Phil.
He's trying a call of action. Oh, maybe we should pull up Rich's stream. Let's figure out what the fuck's going on. I will say this, Rich. I know literally everyone. You don't. Good luck with that, buddy, with your call of action.
Yeah, I would love to see
That was
Rich
another part of the
as
reason when
next
she
move.
came from Korea, I got cold feet. She doesn't also let you know, yes, that was an absolute mistake.
I'm going to rewind it back a little bit.
The ass-hurt man-child is here.
Okay, here we go.
And that was like, we were talking about other stuff. We talked on and off for like years. Again, we hung out like 2 or 3 times. Were you going to say I'm lying about that, Becky Boop? Did we hang out more than that? Let me know.
He said 10 times? That's a lot of times to hang out.
You can't get out of bed 90% of the day anyway. How are you going to give fucking dating advice? Let's go. All right.
What?
Oh, look, the ass-hurt man-child is here.
Hello.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We have Becky Boop.
I don't care. I'm not going on the show. This is... let's get... Dude, she's just like, hey, I got clout.
What did he say? I want to know what he said. What did he say that everyone... Here, I'm moving ahead a little bit.
I see a donation that just came in and says, how can I get a hold of Boogie, Winked, or Keem to talk about RTU? We talk about all kinds of topics. All 3 of us are very active on our member Discord. Become a member, sign up for the Discord. You can talk to us all there about whatever you want to talk about.
Yeah. All right, let's see this.
No, I wasn't with the prostitute. We never had sex. That was another part of the reason when she came from Korea, I got cold feet. She doesn't also let you know, yes, that was an absolute mistake, and it was, I got cold feet, and I wasn't sure. I wasn't with my ex, but it was like, this is too fast. And I also knew
you
about
invited her to live with you.
Yep.
You invited her to live with you, and now you're saying, "Ooh, that's too fast."
This is making him look worse. He literally said he didn't go back to his ex. He just decided to fucking flake on her.
Yeah, but imagine being this confident and telling everyone she's an escort, she's a hooker, but then admitting that you were trying to hook up with her and trying to move her in and try to date her, and it was a mistake. And what? Like,
Rich is trying to make the stripper to be the good girl, the traditional housewife.
I mean, that's the story he's spinning. The reality of it was she was never any of those things. I would bet I put money on it.
Well, she's claiming she's not, and this is all a fucking crazy lie. This is wild.
Stuff at that time because she told me it in 2019, and that made me take pause. Just keeping it real. If we're gonna be, this is at least. I'm actually being honest. That's the thing. You're a female. No one's going to believe me, and you know that. That's why you're... But I don't give a fuck. I'm still going to say what I'm going to say. I ain't scared of shit. Let's continue.
Well, you don't need to be nervous. So the way I understand it is you and ReviewTechUSA have been...
Dude, we saw each other 3 times. We weren't together. Did she say that we were fucking together? Did she say that? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Tell you we were together 10 years and no sex. 10 years. She called me a fat incel too. That was 10 years. Thank you. We were together 10 years in a fantasy fucking world.
Been dating for like a decade, basically, right?
Oh my God, we're starting off with a massive lie.
Yeah, that fake laugh, and then look at how mad he is. He just laughed, and look at how mad he is. Yep. It's like that was such a fake laugh. That was cope. Like that was a tell, right? If we were playing poker right now, Rich, I know that I got your ass.
It's going to take him 8 hours to get through our fucking stream. I guarantee it the way he's pausing.
Yeah.
2016.
No. When did we met her in 2016?
Yeah. Apparently we were dating. Also, too, I told you this back in the day.
Oh, he's talking to his wife.
Isn't it true that she used to be a prostitute on Craigslist?
Yeah. Well, yes. Well, yeah. She.
Why are you welling?
Paid to get. I guess she got paid to have sex with people. Is what she had said.
Thank you. Go back to sleep. I'll be getting the kids tomorrow. Have a good evening.
All right.
Bye.
Go back to sleep.
Woke her up for this miserable, stupid shit.
Woke her up, be like, please confirm back in the day she slept with someone for money. I don't think it matters. Does it? Let's say it is true. Okay. Does it really matter?
No.
Does it matter? I don't know if it's true or not, but does it matter?
No. Look, you obviously know I respect the hustle, right? Here's the difference, though. Rich spent thousands of dollars. I spent thousands of dollars. At least I got pussy, so just saying, Rich.
Yeah. And why did the wife keep saying, well, and then he stopped her and he goes, why are you saying well? Like, and he's done this so many times where he calls her, puts her on speaker, and is like, please back this up. And it's like, dude, this is her boss right now, right? Because they're not together and all the money coming into the household is coming from him. You know what I mean?
Because that's manipulation, right? He's leading her as hard as he can.
He's leading the wife as hard as he can. And look, I need you to clear this up so I can still make money on the internet so I can take care of the kids, you know, type of shit. It's like
it does look like that.
It looks like that, you know? So which means maybe the wife is telling the truth. Maybe Rich is telling the truth in this situation about Becky Boop. But there's too many motives to lie. You know, chat, do you understand what I'm saying? There's too much motives going on to lie in this scenario.
Just like
what now, bitch?
When Rich refused to be a good dad, right? And like all he had to do was just make it go away, just like apologizing, saying, oops, fuck. He made it worse, and he's continued to make it worse by bringing it up over and over and over again and trying to attack everybody that brings it up. He's doing the same thing here. He's making the situation so much worse. Even if everything he's saying is true right now, this ain't how you do it.
Yeah.
Rich.
I'm going to end it here. Otherwise, we'll be live for like 10 hours. We've already done 3 hours today. So I'm going to end it right here. Guys, trust me, there's way more ReviewTechUSA stuff to come. This is just...
He'll dig a hole. Dig a hole. We'll talk about it.
Yeah, this is just the beginning. Final words, boys. Go ahead.
It's just good to see, Keem, that you are what they say you are, brother, if you have to be.
If I have to be,
Keemstar, you made an excellent show today, and I'm envy of your hosting skills. And Kelly is the most beautiful woman in the world.
Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you so much. Okay. So look, I mean, there you have it. ReviewTechUSA, the mistress, the alleged mistress, because now it's kind of up in the air or whatever. But I think I'm going to lean towards believing Betty Boop. I'm going to believe Betty Boop and her story. She showed her phone where Rich called her so many times on Facebook, panicking that she was about to come on and do the show. And she called it. She literally said, he's threatening to call me a hooker if I do the show. That's the first thing that came out of his mouth. First thing that came out of his fucking mouth. I do want to let you guys know that there is going to be some member-only streams coming up. So if you're not a member yet, hurry up and become a member. And the Halloween costume contest. This is for members, all right? If you're into Halloween, we're going to be doing a Halloween costume contest. Now, this will be a public stream. I'm going to be dressed up for Halloween. Boogie and Wings will be, and this is probably going to be on Sunday right before Halloween, or I think Halloween's on a Wednesday. Maybe we do it on a Monday. I don't know. I don't have an exact date yet, but you'll be updated on an exact date. And we're asking all of our members to dress up for Halloween. All right. And we're going to bring you up in the Discord through the members only Discord. And we're going to have a little contest. All right. We're all going to vote on who has the best costume, and the winner is going to get a prize. All right. So I'm excited about that. And of course, Asmongold, I don't know when we're going to be able to schedule him, but at some point he is coming on the show. So that's something to look forward to in the future. And that's it, guys. That's fucking it. See y'all.
There's a man named ReviewTechUSA, a lazy bum who just plays all day. Kids crying while he's glued to the screen. A dad turned ghost, it's an ugly scene. Boogie stepped up with heat in the pan, cooked him so bad he just couldn't stand it, and quit Twitter with a cry and a flinch. His ego shattered like a crack in the winch. ReviewTechUSA's on the run. Late night obsessing one-on-one with a man named DSP, he can't let go. Chasing shadows in the TV's glow. Kids want a dad, not some lazy excuse, but he's hooked on drama he can't refuse. Spewing hot air while he snacks and chills. The screen is world while he pays no bills. Boogie's word hit him like a bombshell, made him rethink on that digital hell. But old habits that go in a whirl, obsessed with DSP like a lovesick girl. He was the king of critique on his throne, but inside his house he's all alone. Reviewing tech while life's flying by, a sad song sung to an empty sky. ReviewTechUSA's on the run. Late nights obsessing one-on-one with a man named DSP, he can't let go. Chasing shadows in the TV's glow.